Back inside the Phil Sports Arena in the heart of Pasig City. We're right smack dab in the middle of another great triple header that only the PVL can give. Earlier today, Petrogas Angels finally getting out of their 4-game losing skid, winning against the Farm Fresh Foxies, who just went down to their 8th loss of the tournament. Later on, it will be Choco Mucho Flying Titans and the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. That's going to be a big one. And sandwiched in all of that is another crucial game between a team that has a 5-game winning streak, the Cignal HD Spikers, and a team that is armed with a 4-game winning streak, the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. It is all live on One Sports, in high definition on One Sports Plus, and of course, you're watching us all over the world via the Pilipinas Live app. Franny Reyes will be telling us stories from courtside today. Ish Polvorosa will be breaking down the action and all the nuances of this big matchup. My name is Boom Gonzalez. Guys, it's going to be big. Ish, I begin with you. A lot can happen after a win or loss in this specific matchup today.
Correct. Cignal and Chery Tiggo both have a winning streak in this conference. Currently at 6-1 and at 6-2 respectively. So this is a very important game for them because this is a battle for their 7th win para mas maging komportable paunti-unti going to that semifinal slots.
And you did mention the win streaks also at stake, so something's got to give in this matchup. As you see, with that Petrogas win, that keeps them in play here. That's why mabigat yun. After I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, a 4-game losing streak from Petrogas Angels.
Right, but of course, with that win against Farm Fresh earlier, they still have a chance if they continue winning their last remaining games. But we're talking about Chery Tiggo and Cignal. Chery Tiggo at 6-1 and Cignal at 6-2. This is Chery Tiggo's best chance of actually getting it back to the semifinals. Pero number 2, just on top of them, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, nandun din naghahabol for that semifinal slots. But again, only one loss can spell the difference here for both of these teams.
That's a great point. Choco Mucho, of course, riding probably one of the best conferences that they've had here in the PVL. And as you saw earlier, Creamline still undefeated on top of the heap after that weekend win, giving them their 7th. All right, let's talk about this matchup, and let's specifically start with the Cignal HD Spikers. You saw earlier, Vanny Gandler's having a great season also, great conference. Of course, we have the MVP there in Ces Molina, but they have the other veteran in Jove Gonzaga who played really big in that last matchup.
Right, that last game against the F2 Cargo Logistics, she was the one who helped Ces Molina big time, especially in that 3rd and 4th set na talagang nagdikdikan sila when it comes to floor defense and of course the attacking department. Of course, it was Ces Molina leading the pack for them, but Jove Gonzaga was the one behind her with 15 points, anchoring on 11 attacks and 4 huge block points para ito kay Jovelyn Gonzaga. The 11 excellent digs, very not surprising na to para sa output ni Jovelyn Gonzaga because as we all know, she's also a national team beach volleyball player. Yep. So maasahan talaga siya when it comes to floor defense.
Kung hindi man umepekto or hindi man maganda ang opensa niya that day, yan ang hindi mawawala sa laro ni Jove Gonzaga. Alright, ipagdating naman sa Chery Tiggo Crossovers, we all know they're always led by Ea Laure. It's the heart and soul of the team. Madalas na natin na pag-uusapan yan, but hindi magpapahuli. And now today, we put the spotlight on the older Laure, EJ Laure. Why, Ish? And what has she been doing so far in this All-Filipino conference?
Well, I think EJ Laure has a one spectacular outing here sa All-Filipino conference natin. She is right behind her sister, EJ Laure, when it comes to scoring department at 66 points in this conference. So in their last game against PLDT, she had 13 points and 12 excellent receptions. She's an all-around player, boom. And of course, ito talaga yung titignan ni Coach Kung Fu coming into this game against Cignal. Paano siya mas magiging steady when it comes to her attacking and of course, her first ball passes and her floor defense as well.
Dahil sigurado nga atakihin siya.
Correct.
Cignal HD Spikers today. Now, let's talk about our premier matchup. I love this matchup because
me too.
two of the really best setters that we have. Dalawang mahabang galamay, diba? Very long wingspan, wide wingspan. They also, the attacking setters, also they have that with them. They're they're also in the top 10 of serving, so they're very loaded servers to Jasmine Abor and Jel Cayuna.
Oh, their court sense is very impeccable. No? They're 5th and 6th respectively. No? Jel Cayuna and Jess Nabor in their last games. No? Pareho nilang napagana lahat ng attackers nila. Actually, 5 of their attackers in their last games. No? Double-digit figures. So that's a testament to how great these setters are in Jel Cayuna and Jess Nabor, and how fortunate Cignal and Chery Tiggo to have both of them. And Jel Cayuna, no, the reigning one of the best setters of the PVL, and of course Jess Nabor, of course, in their last few games, ang dami niyang end game decisions na siya talaga yung tumatapos din, and of course giving a lot of airtime and opportunities sa attackers nila na hindi masyadong nabibigyan, pero sila yung tumatapos ng games, and that's the confidence that she has when it comes to giving out sets to her teammates.
Yun eh, the confidence is really there, and it's back for Jasmine, and she's gonna go up against the two-time PVL best setter na si Jel Cayuna. All right, let's talk about teams naman. And when it comes to the teams, we go to Franny Reyes. Go ahead.
Sure, but I actually want to join in on the conversation.
Oh, please.
A lot of the confidence of these players is definitely credited to the coaches. Jasmine Abor told me, you know, she won't attack usually, but the coaches are the ones pushing her to do it, to make those aggressive decisions. Whereas Jel Cayuna, Coach Shaq told me, from the first day that he met her, he knew that she was a promising young setter. And kita naman, she is one of the best setters here in the PVL. I actually got to talk to her about what Cignal's strengths are coming into today's game. And she told me definitely it's their experience together as a team. They've long developed their chemistry, and that will work to their benefit against a very young Chery Tiggo Crossovers. However, when I spoke naman to EJ Laure, she told me that youngness, or their young guns rather, is their advantage because they push the energy, they push the aggressiveness, which means we will have a very, very exciting match, as you can probably see with all the balls flying around behind us. Now, of course, not just to talk about the setters or the attackers, but the liberos are often the unsung heroes here in the PVL, helping their teams win. And we actually got to listen in to Jack Janela and Jen Nerva as they go heart to heart.
Heart to heart. Yun na. Or
Ano
ganun,
yan?
ganun.
Very
ganun.
millennial.
Wait lang, parang ilang taon ka na ba?
Secret.
40 ka na. May naisip na ako.
Segment mo to, girl.
What made you stay with Cignal for all these years?
10 years.
10
to be
years
exact.
na?
Since 2013. After Cagayan, lumipat na ako ng Cignal din. Cignal is a very good team. And ayaw nila yung nafe-feel mo na napapabayaan ka.
I stayed for NU for almost 11 years.
Oh.
Diba? Iba hugot mo kapag matagal ka sa team mo, diba?
Correct. And at the same time, syempre, you feel grateful na binigyan ka nila ng this kind of opportunity
Yes.
to play for them. Anong feeling na ngayon maglalaban na tayo sa PVL?
Veterano na yung mga kalaban ko. Yung bilis mo, kung paano ka rin mag-lead inside the court. You inspire me a lot. And I also want to be like her na parang, uy, sana kaya ko rin yung ganun saves.
Parang hindi ka naman mabagal sa league. Overwhelming ba yung feeling na nandito ka sa social media era of a volleyball scene?
At first, it was really overwhelming. May pressure din na you should always perform. But then, I realized na hindi rin pala dapat mo pinipressure yung sarili mo.
She is really one of the best liberos right now in her generation. And I really hope na i-cherish mo and i-enjoy mo yung every moment na kaya mong maglaro. Huwag mong papalagpasin yung mga chances na dumadating sa'yo. And every game, ibigay mo talaga yung best mo para wala kang regrets. You don't know who you are inspiring. Lead by example. You have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Marami
Yes.
pa. Marami pa talaga. Marami ka pang
Agree.
ma-achieve. And I really hope for the best for you. That's a wrap!
You gotta appreciate the way these two players from different generations go heart to heart. Actually, Jen told me she learned so much talking to Jack, who is an inspiration to her. And Jack also said that Jen inspires her because she is so promising and so passionate in her role as a libero. She actually said nga na in their game against the Petrogas Angels, Jen was the one who won that second set. And she continues to be a force for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Now, of course, we want our very, very involved fan base to join in on the conversation with our Pilipinas Live poll question of the game. And our question is, which team will extend their winning streak? You can vote on the poll right below your stream, asking again which team will extend their winning streak. And you can also join the conversation all over social media by using the hashtag PVL2023. Of course, Ish, I'm going to throw that question back to you. Who do you think will extend their winning streak and who will lose that streak?
Oh wow, putting me on the spot. No? That's a hard question, Boo.
Very hard question.
I think they're peaking at the right time kasi they garnered their losses at the very first part of this conference. So I think ito na yung crunch time for both of these teams. They know how important the coming games are for them leading into the semifinals. So it's very hard to answer that question. I think it's gonna be a long game.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna end in 3 straight sets.
Exactly.
I
So
think.
this is how we're going to answer the question, Franny. We're guaranteed a blockbuster because streaks are on the line. So let's get it going. It is the Cignal HD Spikers and, of course, the Chery Tiggo Crossovers when we come back here on Pilipinas Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your officials for this match. Our first referee is Joy de Imus, national referee. Second referee is Herbert Matematico, Asian international referee. And now let's meet the starters first for the Cignal HD Spikers. Outside spiker number 7, team captain Ces Molina. Middle blocker number 2, Roslyn Toria. Outside spiker number 5, Fanny Gendler. Opposite hitter number 8, Jovelyn Gonzaga. Middle blocker number 18, Riri Meneses. And starting setter number 22, Jel Gayuna. Starting libero is number 21, Angela Nunag. And the head coach for the HD Spikers is Shaq De Los Santos. And now the starters for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Opposite hitter number 9, team captain EJ Laure. Setter number 2, Jasmine Nabor. Outside spiker number 8, Aya Laure. Middle blocker number 16, Zach Carandan. Middle blocker number 22, Pauline Gaston. And outside spiker number 23, Shaya Adorador. Starting libero is number 25, Budin Duremtes. And the head coach, or sitting in as head coach for the Crossovers, is Kung Fu Reyes. This match is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is Cignal versus
Here are your
Chery
starters.
Tiggo.
Start a
This
new
is
way to watch the PVL via the Pilipinas Live app for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for 149 pesos only. The familiar 6-4, well 7 of course, with Libero Jelay Nunag for the Cignal HD Spikers with a 5-game winning streak. The 4-game winning streak, that's the longest for Chery here in the PVL. And the usual 6 for them. We're excited for this matchup. I'm excited also for the next matchup because ito na yung crucial. It's either lalong magta-traffic or may konting separation. Depende sa mga pangyayari at depende kung sino mananalo. But definitely, I think this is the section of the tournament-ish where the quality also kicks up a little bit because the importance of the matches are now highlighted as Ces Molina gets us going with a sharp cross for the first point of this second game of our triple treat on a Tuesday here at the Phil Sports Arena. Tell me, Ish, while sa simula pa lang tayo, what has contributed to the winning streaks of these two teams for both Cignal, who is losing, diba, Rachel Andakis, so far in the tournament, and Chery Tiggo, who has had a tough invitational with the entry of these new talents.
Right, I believe both of these teams have adapted to the systems of their coaches, no, and they're sticking to their systems. And I think ito naman talaga yung laban sa PVL, who's gonna perfect the execution of the coach's system when it comes to playing inside the court. And I think for both Chery Tiggo and Cignal, they've stuck to that system, that Coach Kung Fu and Coach Shaq system, and playing style of volleyball.
Who are, by the way, very good friends also. Coach Kung Fu, Coach Shaq, as Ea Laure. Her first point earlier gets her to serve now. 1-all. Ces, good pickup there by Jove. Chance to counter here for Chery. Good pickup by Jelay. And drops right at the end for Jove Gonzaga. 2-1 is the score. Balikan natin si Franny Reyes. Franny.
Thanks, Boom. I got to talk to Jovelyn Gonzaga before the game, and we've seen the strengths of the Cignal team in this PVL conference, but she told me that something that they've definitely improved on and worked on is their mental toughness. They're able to bounce back a lot faster, and that's credit really to their maturity as a team. She told me that, you know, this is a team that has been aligned in terms of teamwork and having that one goal, and that's really what's going to help them. Parang nagising ang Cignal, and they're here, they have the fight and the drive to win. Now, this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage all in one app. Catch all the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Download the app from Google Play, App Store, or via the PilipinasLive.com. Register now for free. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Franny. Gusto ko yung sinabi niya, nagising itong Cignal HD Spikers because before the 5-game winning streak, wag natin kalimutan rather that they lost 2.
Yeah.
And in those 2 losses, they really look, you know, like not the Cignal that we knew, you know, and or we know. And Coach Shaq quickly adjusted, and all of a sudden, a couple of weeks after, 5 straight wins.
I think it forced them to go back to the drawing board, no? And balikan nila kung ano talaga yung brand of volleyball ng Cignal.
Oh, what a shot by EJ.
Ooh.
And Pauline saw that coming.
So far, both of these teams guarding the net well. Hindi nila iniiwan kahit yung mga hindi malalakas na palo. Take a look at the top spin attempt by Jove Gonzaga. Pauline Gaston waiting on the block there.
Finding her home here. And Chery, Pauline has. Good first ball.
Wow.
And that's because of that great first ball. And of course, as we mentioned, Vanny Gandler is on fire here. Talking about finding a home, and talk about that with Pauline. Definitely Vanny Gandler, who's averaging just a shade under 13 points. Oh, what about her, Ish? What have you seen in her growth here, specifically in the All-Filipino?
Vanny Gandler has been an all-around player para dito sa Cignal HD Spikers. Pinapakita niya sa atin na she can also attack quickly, no, and adapt to the kind of setting that Tayuna's employed in this conference. And of course, she knows that she's going to be targeted, no, when it comes to her floor defense and her first ball receptions. That's why she stepped up big time when it comes to those departments.
Yeah, we saw glimpses already in the invitational, no?
Right.
1 or 2, 3 games that, you know, you saw her adjust. But here, completely unleashed here in the All-Filipino. She gets a chance. Rachel Landakis is out. She gets a chance, and that's what sports is all about sometimes. You get your opportunity, and you don't waste it.
Get your break.
6 serving 3. Jazz. Oh, what a smart play. Kay Karandang napangiti dito
Yeah.
sa Coach Kung Fu.
That was already an off-system play, no? Medyo off-timing na silang dalawa din ni Nabor and Karandang, but Za, the veteran that she is, no? Just targeting the hole at the end zone, the floor defense of Cignal.
Ito naman, Chery, since we talked about Cignal earlier, what has contributed to their 4-game winning streak in your eyes?
Nabanggit ni Franny kanina, they're a very young team, but then again, they're very athletic and they know how each other plays. And hindi na sila masyado nahihirapan mag-adjust. I think that invitational conference was enough for them to readjust to one another. And I think even without the services of Maylene Paat, like the full potential of Maylene Paat,
Yes,
no,
yes.
I think they've played really well, especially in this conference.
Really been unhealthy,
Yeah.
battling leg injuries. Buti nabanggit mo yun yung invitational because to be fair to them, they were formed 2 weeks prior
Right.
to that invitational. You saw them in certain games na may posibilidad talaga, may potential, but then you also saw the lack of chemistry. But now they had a full season to study and prepare and get to know each other. As Laure and Gaston collaborate for that.
Both of these blocks, no, boom early on. I think bringing into their blocking, no? Hindi nila basta-basta iniiwan yung mga attackers ng bawat isa.
Speaking of, di tayo nagkakaiwanan dito. 6-7, ayan, kita nila. But Gel was gonna go for the attack. Gel delays. Laure adjusts. Gandler behind. Back to Ses. Set back. Kayuna again. Reverses. Riri hits her good friend, Ea Laure.
That wasn't the usual back quick set or running set, no? That was set to the right pin na kayo, pang-opposite. Pero Rhea Menezes is able to adjust and just tip it dun sa block ni Ea Laure na pababa na. She got lucky a bit in that sequence, talking about Rhea Menezes' hit.
Ea in the middle. She had the right idea there, Ish, because nobody was there in that. Alam na niya yung triple block parating eh. Lilihis niya talaga, but just overcooked it a bit.
What's hard about that angle was she was already in the middle of the court, no? So kung kakabigin niya pa masyado pa kanan, no, that was already a difficult proposition for her. Ayan na, tinatarget talaga nila si EJ Lau.
Yep. Chance to counter again. It's a
Mababa.
short run and a low toss by Jasmine. 4 is the biggest lead right now by Cignal HD.
The Spikers of Chery Tiggo so far medyo nag-hesitate pa sa atake because they're seeing blockers' hands in front of them.
EJ again continues to give them that first ball as Pauline continues to run and gun. Second point for Gaston, who averages just a shade under 7 in the tournament.
That's a perfect pass from Laure and excellent set from Nabor. Inabawi kagad si Pauline Gaston on the running. The set earlier was a bit low, and this time that set was to her liking. And as I say that,
One of the better servers in the league. Serves it to the net.
Oh, seems like the strategy of both coaches, no, really to attack sa service line pa lang.
Turendes, Adorador over the blockers. Kayuna, back to Jove. Great off-speed there, but Aya saw that one. Coverage here by Cignal. Reverses to Ses. Oh, what an angle!
Wow.
5 na to.
Grabe.
Grabe, ang nipis nun, Ish.
Yeah. I saw her going. This is actually, ayun, no?
Wow.
Because we're at the opposite end of the court. Kita-kita ko yung shoulders niya. Talagang fly. Yeah. Deep cross court.
Baka sakali. Huwag kayong mag-ingat dun sa serve. Lalo tayo nagkakamali eh. This, yung position ng bola sa kabila. Yung pwesto ng ano natin ba? Ang bola nasa cross court na. Ikaw po, pinipilit mong blockin si Aya. Hindi naman si Aya spiker mo. At pangalawa na kasi yan eh. Okay, doon tayo nagkakamali. Tapos yung service. Ilan ang service error natin. So minimize natin yung error. Let's play our game. Di ba nanalo tayo dyan? Di ba? Maganda na inihin tayo niya. Go, Chery!
The best cheer dancing competition in the country is back. Catch the UAP Season 86 Cheer Dance Competition December 2 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena. Watch it live on One Sports, the UAP Varsity Channel, and Pilipinas Live. Biggest lead of the match here at the Phil Sports Arena as we are slowly filling up in anticipation not only of a great second game, but a third game that is very important to both teams. F2 and Choco Mucho, that drops in. 6-point lead. Technical timeout. 13-7. Experience a new way to feel the heart of volleyball. Watch every set, spike, dig, and block live in HD and on demand anytime, anywhere, and on any device via Pilipinas Live app. Download and register now. Boom Gonzalez, Ish Polvorosa, Cignal HD versus Chery Tiggo. 5-game winning run. 4-game streak for the two teams respectively. Crowd now coming in. Great triple hitter, which started with Petrogas and them finally stopping the bleeding, so to speak. 4-game losing streak for them. And Farmfest Foxies goes down for their 8th loss in 9 games. But they push Petrogas. Actually, they have big chance of that going into the 5th set. But the veterans of Petrogas at the end of the 4th staged a comeback and avoided a 5th set, which the way the conference is going would be deadly to Petrogas.
Yeah.
The way the schedules are for an older team like them just doesn't favor them when they go to the 5-set format.
This is the make or break phase of the conference as well. They have to rack up wins.
Gaston, 3rd point for her.
Nice set from the board. I think they play better when they're insistent. Talking about Chery Tiggo, that free ball gave them a lot of options, no? And this time they chose Gaston from the middle, and why not? Kanina represent they deliver for Chery.
If you say that about them, that means the first ball is going to be really essential for them. There are some teams who excel even in off-system plays. Chery Tiggo likes it when everything is in system, as you said.
And this is going to be the challenge for Chery Tiggo because Cignal is one of the top teams when it comes to blocking in this conference. So they have to be more mature and more consistent when it comes to their block coverage.
Actually, itong schedule na mararanasan ng Chery for the next few games, they're going up against the top teams now. As Gonzaga, classic dive for her to keep that alive. Laure will try from the left pin. Tapikan ng bola. Duremdes will bump set it to Adorador. Cayuna settles down the troops. And a scratch by EJ at the net.
No, this is what Cignal does best, no? Counter-attack plays. And so far, that's something na kailangan ayusin din ng Chery Tiggo. They know that they're gonna be challenged when it comes to their floor defense and sa atake nila kasi laging double. Hindi man lagi, but most of the time, the double block of Cignal's there.
We got some MVPs in attendance. Mylene Paat, Ces Molina. Mylene Paat, of course, hasn't been healthy all throughout the conference. Did not start today. We'll see what she can give Chery right away here. Good intention by EJ, but that is wide.
Trying to vary her attacks and ginagawa niya na ng paraan kasi ang tagal nila hindi nakakapag-first attack. And that's the strength of Chery Tiggo. No? They can score a lot when it comes to their first attempts. Pero dito nakikita natin, so far in the opening set, no, Cignal doing a good job stopping them at the net. And then kapag lumagpas, no, there's the floor defense for the HD Spikers.
Over-received. What a ploy by Ces Molina to her katokayo. Ces Robles, bagong pasok. Hindi pa handa masyado. And Ces over-receives this one. And Doria puts it away.
The focus of the servers of Cignal and the blockers.
9-point lead. Mylene denied. Everything Cignal here in set number 1.
Cignal again with that double block. Impenetrable at this point.
Vanny, you got the... Oh, no. It was Doria. Yeah.
Great close out.
Niloko lang niya. That's me. 11-2 na to, ish. Ang ating run. Swipe doesn't work. Vanny recoils, goes to the runway, and puts it away.
Wow, did you see the wind-up from Vanny Gandler?
Yeah.
But couldn't have that point of the floor defense again of Cignal. And look at that ball control from Nunag. That's a perfect bump set coming from Jelay Nunag. Tagal na ni Ces Molina dito sa service line.
12-2. Duremdes this time. And Tienza has come in. Oh, this communication there for Cayuna and Gandler. So Chery gets a point, but it's off the error of the Cignal HD Spikers.
A rare miscue there. Pero sa kapunan ng Cignal and Chery Tiggo will take it. Kanina pa sila na nagtatry makakuha ng puntos when it comes to their first attack, but to no avail.
Tienza comes in for Pauline. Gets a service ace.
Slowly but surely, we're seeing the body language of Chery, trying to lift up each other. That's what they need. They're down here by as much as 9 points.
Nagbalasa na ng tao si Coach Kung Fu dito. Ces from behind. Jazz, Karandang.
Yeah.
Really going for the long balls today.
Perfect sequence there. Para the end zones of the floor defense of the HD Spikers.
11 serving 19. Combination play.
Ayun.
Out of system again. Jove rolls it to the other side. Jasmine goes to the high leaping Princess Robles. Cayuna. Gandler again with some heat. There's just an air of confidence that we see from Vanny, even from the approach pala. It's aggressive, it's determined, and she knows what she's going to do already, as opposed to in previous years, whether it's in college or na sa approach pa lang tentative na itsura niya, ano, Ish.
Oh, she's definitely one of the most improved players here.
No doubt.
A nice
Six.
set. See, whenever they're in system, that's their best volleyball, and that's their comfort zone.
And Princess, when she takes off, it's a thing of beauty. Look at that spring on her legs. Tiklop ng katawan, pagkapalo. They target Vanny here. Medyo mababa yung bigay ni Jel. Lead is down to 7.
Successfully targeting Gandler on the first ball. We rarely see this kind of a pattern here, no? The opposite spiker receiving the first balls, pero
Yeah.
I mean, why not? It's Jov Gonzaga.
Vanny. That drops in. There's a run here by Chery. This lead was up to 11 kanina-ish. It is down to 6. They cut it almost in half. It's a little life for Chery Tiggo.
Okay, ano muna tayo? Tingnan muna tubig. Okay. Change tayo ng mindset. Kasi medyo napupunta tayo dun sa hindi natin gusto. So, control natin sarili natin. Execute tayo na maayos sa play. Attack, cover. Nakakalimutan na natin kumover. Okay? Sige, boy, kahit kanina, pwede yan. Nakakapatay tayo. Pasa muna tayo na maganda. One good pass lang naman yan, and then attack, cover. Okay? Tapos yung play, pag nag-single-single, mas marami silang kinukurus. Okay? Hey! Painig, good tayo, good. Ang kailangan lang natin ma-stop muna yan. Para magtuloy-tuloy. Finish strong, finish strong.
Ang laban sa pinakabagong sports app ng Pilipinas Live, mapapanood ang PBA Season 48 live in high definition and on demand on any device. Available worldwide. Download and register now for free. 11-point lead down to 6. With the changes that Coach Kung Fu has made personnel-wise, they've made some headway here. Mylene off the bench, Robles off the bench, Chaya Tienza off the bench. Vanny. Lumusot sa block ni Jasmine.
That block hit the antenna as well, so that's an automatic point for Vanny Gandler. Good response from the ladies in white. Oh,
Another one that drops. Long serve.
that is their second ace of the set.
Parang mas marami, no?
Yeah.
We feel like there's at least 3 or 4
Yeah.
there, but because of yung first ball problems, ganun yung pakiramdam. Cess again. Got her go up. The former finals MVP in the UAAP.
And you can also hear the coaching staff of Chery na paluin lang. And we know how powerful Robles is from the left pin.
Her favorite side. Goes back to serve now. 15, serving 22. What a sharp serve. Vanny, nobody went up with her. Parang nag-hesitate dun sa block-ish, ah.
Zakarandang and Tabor was there, covering an area. But the floor defense, the coverage of Chery Tiggo wasn't there for the connection. And Vanny Gandler has the hot hands here in the first set.
5 points for her, leading all scorers. On the short run.
Again, it's a perfect pass, and that's the result.
3 points for her.
16 serving 23.
They're trying to successfully split the block of Cignal, no? And they're only able to do that when they have the pass. So they have to focus on their first ball. Nice set again. Wow.
Gel just delaying yung pitik ish.
That's really important to the setters, the timing to your middle blockers, because most of the time, no, you play as decoys, talking about the middle blockers. So you're also in tandem with your setters.
Dalawang nga sumabay kay Riri
Yeah.
dun, eh. And Cess was left with 1. Boy, did they see that. You see that all the time with Gel kasi. Good pickup by Cess. And a good decision there, Aya, just to swipe it out, save one set point.
Oh, they'll get that point, but that was a scrappy sequence from Chery Tiggo. Talagang nahihirapan sila to convert right away.
Serving is Jasmine Nagor.
And that's it. Cignal with a statement set here. Nadapa ng konti, natisod sa bandang huli, ay sa bandang gitna. Pero in the end, after a shot timeout, they recover and take. "25 minutes is what it took for Cignal HD to take the first set of this all-important match. Hey, new streaming experiences also await by the Pilipinas Live app. Available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for as low as 149 pesos. They started strong and they finished strong. Talking about the HD Spikers.
Oh, Cignal HD Spikers doing everything right in that opening set win. They were serving hard. They were very strategic when it comes to their blocking and their attacking. And Vanny Gangler, wow. I mean, what a performance in that set #1 win. And of course, Jel Cayuna, a standout, of course, for Cignal in that set #1. And alam nila yung game plan nila talking about Cignal. They're trying to challenge Chery Tiggo din pa lang sa reception nila. And so far, Chery Tiggo has had a lot of problems when it comes to their first attacks. No? Yun yung something na kailangan nilang i-address comes at set #2. And right in front of your screens, guys, set #1 statistics, 14 to 9 attack points lamang ang Cignal doon. And of course, block points, pretty close to that department. Only point difference lamang doon Chery Tiggo. But the aces, no, we mentioned earlier, no, we felt na parang mas madaming service aces. Pero just only 3. Pero ang dami ng kasing misreceives
Loaded yung mga serves. Kaya, yung pakiramdam. I like what you said, the pregame, you know, these centers have the luxury of distributing to their attackers. We didn't even mention too much. Doria also had 5 points in that set, you know, to match Vanny Gangler's 5. Molina had 4 for herself, 2 and 2 for Gonzaga and Meneses. Everybody getting some sugar, as they say. While Aya Laure and Zach Randang, together with Pauline Gaston, had 3 points apiece. Jen Yerva is set to come in here for Chery, who will start with Mylene Paat, Karandang, and Robles.
And change up.
Yes.
Dito sa libero nila.
Pero,
yeah, Jen Yerva in for the crossovers.
Si Durentes played the whole first set.
Yeah.
So Yerva will be in dahil nga, sabi mo nga, maybe to stabilize the receiving.
That's right. And Cignal really targeting the Laure sisters in today's game. They want to challenge the receptions of their attacking hitters. So, depensa pa lang sa pasa pa lang. Gusto na nilang pagurin yung Laure sisters. So, that's a good strategy for Coach Shaq.
Says another deep cross, but this time it over Coach Shaq thinking about a challenge? Nope, not gonna happen.
Too early pa, but they might have a case if they did challenge that one.
Wow, Quetzal Sultones just walked behind us, going out of the arena with her knees and calves on both legs all iced up.
Yeah, all wrapped up with ice.
Yeah, that 4-setter match against the Farm Fresh Foxies. As Maylene Paat gets the trademark attack that she has. Not the same lift yet as you see. She's still struggling with that spring of hers. It's not yet there, but in terms of the flip and the flick of that wrist, di mawawala yan.
That's a good sign for Coach Kung Fu in the crossover. So that was an off-system play, but they were able to get that point. They need more of that here in this game.
Jove. Ang hirap ng mga angulo nila to sila Jove at saka sila Ses today.
Cignal has been consistent when it comes to their receptions. No? Kaya si Jel Cayuna having a field day, going to the pins, and then at the last second sometimes also going to Doria and to Ria Meneses. Ang dami talagang babantayan ng blockers ng Chery Tiggo. Oh,
Narigaluhan.
yeah.
Second service error.
Earlier it was Jel Cayuna. And this time, another unforced error in the serve here from Cignal.
Yeah, let's check in with Franny Reyes to see what she has for us.
Thanks, Boom. Earlier in the huddle before this set, the Chery Tiggo Crossovers were pretty calm. I think they were actually trying to regroup and figure out what went wrong. And I actually saw Jen Yerva and Pongay Gaston talking about their observations and saying what they could improve on. Now, they could not attack because of the first ball, their first touch, and that's actually what they've been preparing with Coach Kung Fu. They know that they might be outblocked by the Cignal HD Spikers, but this is a resilient team, Coach Kung Fu told me. And they know that they'll work double time if they want to beat the Cignal HD Spikers. Now, this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage all in one app. Catch all the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Download the app from Google Play, App Store, or via thePilipinasLive.com. Register now for free. Back to the panel.
There's no coverage there, Franny, just as you were talking about it, as they were blocked and bounces back in an open space. 2 straight points for Cignal to cut the lead down to 1. Miss hit by Pauline. No miss hit there. Dug up by Nabor. That beach instinct of Joe Gonzaga is playing really well here. Di lang nakuha yung second ball.
But they were able to partially dig that ball, but take a look at the angle chosen by Maylene Paat. And the set from Yerva, that is something that they have to control. Every time they have the chance to counter-attack, they take that opportunity to score dapat.
It's good attack there by Riri.
And one thing as well for Chery Tiggo, they have to build up on their serves. Kasi so far, even Ces Molina, parang nagagaanan sa serve nila. I mean, a lot of plays in the middle and to Vanny Gandler, to Ate Jove.
Meantime, sila
hirap na hirap sa first ball so far.
loaded first serves. Vanny, look at the speed and velocity that she's working with on that swing.
That was a free ball already, so expect a bomb from the HD Spikers. And kanina pa na si Vanny.
She looked at the spot right away, knew it was open, and again, a giveaway by Chery Tiggo. 5-all here.
Yeah.
And it's error. Net touch by Cayuna, trying to go for a 1-2 play.
A lucky break there for the crossovers. They've been really challenged here when it comes to their reception. The moment they wake up and they get that first ball, it's gonna be an intense game. Oh wow. Wow.
We've really never seen her with the speed and power and confidence that she's been.
You were talking about intensity. I mean, look at how intense that hit was. That was an off-system set already.
Even on slow-mo, bilis
Yeah.
pa rin. Fitting very well. Cignal HD Spikers. Pauline. Say the same with her.
So that's what they tell each other. We just have to pass first, and that's the result. That's a perfect pass from Ces Robles, and Nabor quickly going to Pauline Gaston. Only a single block coverage in front of her, taking advantage of that.
7-6. Second set.
Oh,
What happened there, Ish?
again, a miscue on the set play. Ces Molina tried to go back to the left wing, no? Parang nag-fake lang siya going to the middle for the combination play. That's
Right.
usually the play of Asian teams, no? Including here the Philippines.
Sa men's, ang dami natin nakikita.
That's right,
ganyan, ano,
that's
Ish?
right.
Good pick up there by Ea. Same for Jove. Vanny from the pipe. Jasmine with the chase. Bump set to Ea. It's too low. Ea's not gotten herself going here. Only 3 points so far.
Yeah. Di pa nag-iinit si Ea Laure.
The 7th best scorer in the league and almost 17 a match si Ea Laure.
They need to focus on that, no? Kapag hindi na masyadong maganda yung setups, no? They have to be more creative and be more resourceful. Kung ano yung mabigay na set sa kanila, gawan dapat nila ng paraan. Just like that, 3 blockers in front of Za, and she saw the hole behind Kayuna.
Actually, inagaw ni Jen Yerba yung first ball kay Mylene Paan. Inako niya eh.
Yeah.
Kinuha niya from the other side. Hinatid kay Jazz. Perfect touch by Karandang. 9-7 Chery Tiggo. Torrentes on the pinball. Jazz. Inabot. That will not make it to the other side. Great scramble there by both teams.
They had their chance there, talking about Chery Tiggo. They have to control their first ball, no? Di sa mga rallies. Kasi so far, masyadong rare yung bigay sa kanila ng soft balls ng HD Spikers. So whenever they have the opportunity, dapat pa-perfect na nila yung first ball going to Jazz Nabor.
That's a better one there. Oh! Mylene with the pullback.
Ang lakas ng sigaw from behind. Sayang daw. Yeah, that was a perfect set from Jazz Nabor. I think the approach of Mylene Paat wasn't perfect. But there's a call, I think. It's a call.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Net infraction.
Maybe, maybe. So they got lucky there. Dodged the bullet. 10-8 is the score. Now we just confirmed it. It was a net violation.
And finally, they get a block point. And that's what Jel Cayuna has been doing. Kapag nagsasag yung receive papuntang left wing, she throws it out to the right wing. And Ea Laure recognizing that kind of a set from Jazz Nabor.
Biggest lead for Chery Tiggo here, but they gave away another point.
You can really see Ces Robles having that sense of urgency to load up on her serve. Yeah, pero sometimes, no, talagang you take that risk, magkaka-error ka rin minsan.
Molina. 9 serving 11. Short slide. It's a great spot.
So this is what I've been talking about, Boom. They're really very comfortable when they're in system. Look at that set from Nabor to Za Karandang. Again, only one blocker in front of her, and she saw the hole behind the block of Vanny Gandler.
12 serving 9. Bump set. Vanny has to send it over just by a tip, and they still could not get the counter-attack here.
That's what I mentioned earlier. Yung mga soft passes sana from Cignal, dapat nagagawa nila ng paraan. Yeah, because that's their chance to counter-attack. It was slowly but surely, yun na, nag-serve na sila ng mabigat. Talking about Chery Tiggo, I think one department at a time for the crossovers.
Kalain mo yun. Ish, they still score on that one. And Coach Kungfu is smiling because he knows that wasn't a perfect run and a perfect play, but a point is a point. And 3 points, the lead for Chery.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this game, we will have the Choco Mucho Flying Titans and the M2 Logistics.
Ano, yung problema, pinipilit nyo abutin yung set. Hindi naman yung set ang pamlakin natin eh. Yung contact galing sa spiker. Inaabot nyo yung bola eh. Sabi, tutulak pa yan. Yung yung bola nyo, umaangat na sa ibabaw nyo. So, babasa nyo nasa baba. Kung nabasa nyo, bisa nyo matatama. May iba na. So, ano lang. Sabihin, wala kayo sa timing. Ano po, ganun din, nawawala yung timing nito. Gusto na bubulong yung ibabaw. Sinaman nyo, ngayon, pinapakita na natin yung serve. Alam naman ang tapos ng bola, labag na lang dito. Baka pwede natin yung sabihin. Bababayin nyo dito. Pansinin nyo, pag wala na silang atake.
Get access to the second All-Filipino Conference of the Premier Volleyball League, live and in high definition on One Sports. And plus more premium channels for the whole family when you switch to Cignal Postpaid. Subscribe to Plan 520 and enjoy 3 free months with no cash on. Call hashtag 88555 or visit your nearest Cignal dealer. That Amy Hernandez and Alina Picar, some UST players, of course, and Amy, we forgot to mention that, of course, she is sidelined. We forgot at the start, as they are, Chery is undermanned. And that's the reason why players like Cha Karandang and Jai Atienza have tried to step up in the absence of Amy Hernandez, who alternates with Pauline Gaston. But back serving 13-10. Over receive. Chance to counter. Nice fake there. That's something you see a lot in the men's game. Ish.
And let's not forget, Jasabor is a lefty setter, no? So talagang babantayan mo yung mga 1-2 plays niya. But then again, they've been doing a lot of that kind of a setup, no, in this conference, and Pauline Gaston always ready for that.
Approaching like she's going to go for the 1-2.
Oh! Sayang, but they were there. The scramble was there for the defense. And, they're leading right now because Maylene Paat was serving well for the crossovers. They know that they also have to challenge Cignal sa kanilang pasa.
Nice shoot set.
Finally.
That's the first one, right?
Yeah.
That we've seen perfect for Ea.
That was an excellent set as well from the board.
Look at this perfect set there. Perfect height. Ea choosing violence for her 5th point. Probably a little bit of sigh of relief for her too.
Finally, she got one. Strong one. Yeah.
Strong and clean one. And the biggest lead now. Nagising ang Chery Tiggo dito, 16-11. What has changed? Is it simple as just the first ball got better?
Yeah, number 1. And number 2, they're serving hard. Number
Okay.
3, their counter-attacks are way better compared to set number 1.
All right, let's listen to Coach Shaq.
Okay. Binabago na nila. Magsisimula yan. Lahat nung atake kanina nung first set, nahuli na natin. So anong gagawin ngayon? Magbabago yan, ha? So first ball muna ulit. Okay, first ball. Ngayon, huwag nang pansinin yung score na yan. Ang kailangan nating maobserbahan, yung performance natin, kailangan mapaganda ulit natin. Okay, ito tayo mag-focus, ha? Pasa muna, tapos atake ng maayos, ha?
Hey, Cignal!
The best cheerleading, check that, the best cheer dancing competition in the country is back. Catch the UAP Season 86 Cheer Dance Competition. December 2, 2 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena. Watch it live on One Sports, the UAP Varsity Channel, and Pilipinas Live. Chery Tiggo now making this match interesting. This is what we expected. Two teams good enough to adjust to each other's strengths and weaknesses. Good serve again. Sabi nga ni Ish, loaded na yung mga serves. Pudding saves it. Chell goes for the 1-2 and Princess saw it, but what a smart play by the two-time PVL best setter.
Kayo na taking matters to her own hands. No? Kanina pa hindi makakonvert yung attackers nila. So she opted to get it over the net the first try. And nobody was there for defense of Chery Tiggo. But credit that run to Ea Laures serving, no? That last couple of points.
Now it's Vanny with 9 points leading all scorers. 8 attacks. She has 1 block credited to her name too.
We are not done yet here in the second set.
Another over received. And Jasmine admits the net infraction. Princess Robles ang inaatake nung nawala si EJ.
Yeah. And sometimes you commit that error of the pass, no? Kapag minamadali mo yung pasa mo. Kasi minsan when you're excited to go for the approach,
o gigil ka na doon sa runway mo.
Yeah. Minsan nakakalimutan mo na yung tamang form.
This time, it was really, kumbaga, as the expression goes, they saw that a mile away. Yeah. That play.
That's what I said earlier. No? Whenever they have the shank passes, no, dapat may iba silang option. Dun kay Just Nabor and of course the receivers of the sets of Nabor.
2 straight points by Cignal.
Yan, ang isang option boom.
Coming from a great first ball from Jen Yerva, who has injected some life here and stability.
Look at that 1-2 play. Even though that's kind of obvious from our angle, no? I mean, the height and the speed of that drop ball. Hirap din bantayan.
At saka iba syempre yung perception natin. Tayo nandito tayo sa gilid.
Yeah.
Ish.
Kapag ikaw kasi nasa laro, you have attackers in front of you that you have to guard.
That's a miss hit. We know what she was going to do there, but she was underneath the ball, Cess was. So back to a 4-point lead.
Well, she's been successful targeting that deep cross court earlier, especially in set number 1. That's why she's trying to go back to that angle.
Two coaches coaching hard also. Another good first serve. So they get the ball back. Jasmine on the short run to Sa. Pauline. Another fake pass.
Wow.
Bumalik pa. Jasmine wala ng peke-peke. Oh, this is why we were excited about our premier setter matchup. Our first challenge here.
I also thought that that went out, but we'll see.
You thought it went out?
Yeah. Okay. But, you know, it's a graze lang dun sa linya eh. That's inside.
Right, of course. Ball in, ball out challenge. What a waste if it is, but it was a great play, great instincts. But a lot of energy now on the side of Chery Tiggo brought them back here. It's going to drop in on the line.
A clean hit para dito kay Just Nabor.
It's okay, like I said, Ish. Our vantage point, very different.
So far, so good for the first balls of Chery Tiggo.
And the serves.
Yeah, and the serves. They're forcing Cignal to give out a lot of free balls in this second set.
Pinawisan eh.
I think the nerves are, you know, nawawala-wala na po
Na-shake na ng konti, oh.
Nice set.
Sent back though. Sent back again. Vanny. Good dig there by Mylene. Ea. Good dig by Jove. Vanny again from the pipe. That sails in, apparently. Coach Kung Fu automatically challenges ball in, ball out. Kumurpa pababa yung ball ni Vanny, which is great. That meant she put a little wrist action in there, but was it enough?
Did it also catch the line? We'll have to wait and see. But that last sequence, so we saw Ea Laure versus Vanny Gander from the pipe.
Pipe attacks.
Yeah. Nag-iinit na itong Chery Tiggo. Kanina, si Gander na yung mainit eh.
Yep.
From both Cignal and Chery.
Ea has 3 points here. Let's listen in.
Ganun din sa'yo. Pag pumunta na yan dito, Maylin, kayo pa rin. Hawak na natin ipilit dito sa harap. Kasi nga, maganda yung pwesto ng mga tao natin sa likod. Okay, stop lang. Galing sa back row, attack na. Tama na yung pwesto natin na yan. Reverse. B, pwesto ha, naka-reverse. Ano lang yung atake na. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Oh. Wow, that's the closest.
Coach Kung Fu thinks it's a shadow,
Yeah.
but he says he agrees. Gets a little back massage from Pauline. Easy lang daw.
Calming down.
I've seen that before. It's so funny when she does that. The Petrogas game, I remember she did that in the height of a heated battle. So it's 19-15. That's great instincts by Ea just to keep that alive, but Princess a bit ambitious on that one.
Oh, she took a hard look first, no? Kasi niya papupuntahin yung atake niya. This is a run for Cignal
It
here.
is. Nierva saves that possession. Cayuna to Ses. Kitang-kita. Biggest lead by Chery was 5, and it is down to 2 right now. Coach Kung Fu deliberating whether he's going to call a timeout. Yes, he will.
Veteran move there, says Molina.
Let's listen in.
Ando naman. Naka-execute naman tayo. Ang problema, wala tayo doon sa tamang posisyon para paluin natin ang malakas ang bola. So expect natin, mas malakas ang ibabalik o kaya mga kombinasyon sila. Kasi magaan ang bola. Ngayon, kailangan lang natin ng pasa para maka-atake din naman tayo. Okay, yun lang. Kasi nga, naka-ready na. Pwede yan sa 1-2, yung 1-2 natin. Ganun, huwag mo na siya pahabain ng ganun. Kaya mo ng backstyle o kaya backflip lang. Ha? Para naman, pakita ka lang, gusto mo balik ka lang, okay lang. Okay, pag wala na, hanap ng gitna. Isang bola ba? Pag hindi pa yung lang, pag naman, babalik tayo ng dalawa. Ha? Sita. Tiwala, isang pasa, isang atake, coverage, counter, hanggang matapos natin ha. Go, Chery!
Right, we welcome, of course, our viewers all over the world watching via the Pilipinas Live app, and we always post a question for you guys there. Every time. 5-game winning streak. Cignal, 4-game winning streak. Chery, whose will end, whose will continue. So far, Cignal with 57%. Chery with 43. Back to live action. Nierva saved that play. Let's look at the attack efficiency, by the way, of both Cignal and Chery. Cignal with 35%. As we go back to live action, Jen Nierva saving that ball. Di na nakita yung save niya dyan. Nakita na from the second ball pickup, which helped Princess Robles for that attack.
That was a huge sigh of relief for...
Of a timeout, ano?
Yeah.
2 straight points by Coach Kung Fu's team.
I think Cignal still leads when it comes to the attacking department, no? But they also lead, I guess, when it comes to the unforced errors. That's why Chery is now leading in set number 2. We saw earlier the difference when it comes to their attack efficiency.
Sure serve. Ses is hunting. But the other Ses denies entry. And the biggest lead is back at 5.
Ses versus Ses that time. And kitang-kita niya na yun, no? She's gonna go. Yeah,
she was stalking, ano? Parang...
They have to figure out a way para masira ulit yung blocking ng Chery.
Combination play is rejected by Mylene Pat.
That's what's worked well for the crossovers here in set number 2. The blocking and the serving. That's why they're leading as much as
6 now.
6 right now.
Biggest lead. 2 points away from tying this match. To
Nice
the delight
serve.
of the crowd here at Phil Sports. Mylene! Set point! 7 of them!
Great floor defense there from Ea Laure. But got slowed down as well by the block of Zakarandang. That's why they were able to play their counter-attack.
Karandang has played very well here.
That's right.
7 set points. Durandes bodies up that dig. Cess did not like that one. The other Cess goes up. Vanny from the pipe, and Aya was there, sweeping behind. Jelai with a dig. Sa denied. Eileen asking for it. Comes up short.
She had the right thing in mind. That set was a bit high for her. Pero nakita niya that Jelay Nunag, Via General Runner, was a bit far from that attack line for that dig.
Thanks for that correction. Yes, that was Pia General, not Jelay Nunag. There with that solid dig. Kaganda ng mga dig ng mga defenders natin dito. Pretty solid. That's tough. It's an antenna touch. That's 3 set points saved. Check that, 2 set points saved.
And this is the rotation where Cignal's at their strongest now whenever Kayuna's serving.
3 players, 3 attackers for her. Did somebody touch? Nobody touched? Yes, somebody did touch. According to Joy de Imus. They turned around right away, baka daw hindi makita. Pero nakita yung sabit. So that means, as expected, is Polvorosa. We are tied up 1 set apiece. Back in a moment. New streaming experiences also wait via the Pilipinas Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for as low as 149 pesos. 25 minutes in the first set, 30 minutes in the second, and we're all tied up. One set apiece. Second set, Chery Tiggo recovering, and you said it started first with better receiving, and then better serving.
I think it was an Uno reverse card, no? What Cignal did in set number 1, Chery Tiggo did in set number 2. They served well, they had their passes and their floor defense, and actually their blocking worked as well. Even though Ea Laure has not had like her usual output just yet, no? The other spikers from Chery Tiggo stepped up to the plate for the crossovers. And for Cignal, they also committed a lot of unforced errors, especially dun sa mga crucial moments of that set number 2. And attack points, as we can see, the crossovers leading 12 to 10. They also led the blocking department 4-2 aces, 1-2 nothing. And yun nga, medyo dikit naman sa unforced errors, but the difference was kung kailan na-commit yung mga unforced errors, especially on the attack, yun sa mga left wing hitters ng Cignal HD Spikers.
Actually, yung dalawang errors ng Chery Tiggo dyan, doon na sa dulo, doon sa set points. No? So, overall, nagising, you know, is the simplified way to put it in the second set. As you see, Des Cheng, and of course, is indisposed for Choco Mucho. Ang pumalit sa kanya sa posisyon niya is doing very, very well. Has really stepped up to the plate. Didn't she have a birthday recently? Sa Molde. And Choco Mucho, F2. The last time they met was in the Invitational, and that was a 5-set exciting match on to the night here at the Phil Sports Arena. Sinasabi ko lang, ginabi sila, no?
At hindi pa tapos itong second game.
Been exciting. It's been exciting. And then we expected this, na talagang the matches become more important, become more exciting, the quality also, as teams really settle into the action now.
And this is also a possible match-up, no?
Nga
The
pala,
semifinals.
sabi mo, tama. Kung sakasakali.
Yeah. Posibleng magtapat ulit ito sa semifinals, Cignal and Chery.
5-game winning streak after the first 2 losses by the Cignal HD Spikers, who really night and day since those 2 losses. The way they played, if you saw how they lost, they really lost badly, so to speak, in the first 2 games. While ito namang Chery Tiggo, well, started off really well for them. Back-to-back wins, then they lost, and then have won the last 4. And part of that win was an exciting come-from-behind win against Petrogas, too, here in this same venue. We're off to set number 3, and it's an opportunity to counter here for Chery. Mataas ang bigay ni Maylin. Ses with the push. Pudding was there. Jasmine sends it over. Gel to the running Rhea. Pudding was there again. Sha in the middle, puts it away.
Oh, that was an unconventional approach from Zakarandang.
That whole sequence was unconventional.
But again, no, she's been targeting the end zones of floor defense of Cignal. Yeah,
Saving 2 balls there.
A lot of great takes from Buding in that last sequence.
Gambler.
Oh, wow. Oh, sayang. Buding was there again.
Even her mechanics are different. No? The way she swings is very different from before. It's faster. It's more. Just there's an adjustment that she made. Obviously, probably under Coach Shaq.
Well, she has to. I mean, the sets of Kayuna. I mean, low fast na eh. Bordering low fast sets. Yeah, that's the right call to make.
An overreach for Vanny.
Nabor wasn't, trying to sa an area na disputable pa, pwedeng pag-agawan legally.
2-1 for Chery. Aya's back. And Aya has also set up some points here. Kumabul na siya with 7 of her own, averaging under 17 a game.
It's very hard to stop the crossovers, whenever they're insistent. And kanina nabibigyan si Gaston and si Zacarandan. That's why their wing hitters are being freed up most of the time.
Reverse. Pudding again. Jasmine will go back to Aya. And Aya will go back to business.
Yan na, unti-unti na natin nakikita yung mga powerful hits ni Aya Laure, squeezing that hit in between the block of Meneses and Gonzaga.
Yeah, intensity has really kicked up here in this matchup. Set number 3. Princess Robles off the bench also. Has not relinquished that spot since. Vanny, right pin.
He's been the lone bright star here for Cignal. Consistently, para sa Chery, Cignal rather.
Okay, let's go to Franny Reyes. Franny.
Coming from the huddle before this set, the Cignal HD Spikers focused on a lot of meditation before they come back to the court. They want to make sure that they have the right mindset and they know that what they're doing is correct. Now, they did have a lot of unforced errors, and while it was close with Chery Tiggo, these errors affected their mentality, and that's something that's plagued them in their past losses this conference. They need to be more resilient against this young team because as the Chery Tiggo Crossovers up the aggressiveness, they have to be able to keep up. Now, this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage all in one app. Catch all the games in live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Download the app from Google Play, Apple Store, or via thepilipinaslive.com. Register now for free. Now let's head on over to this challenge.
It's a ball in, ball out challenge on the serve from Vanny. Thank you, Franny.
This is a challenge.
I thought it sailed out. I thought it sailed out, but again,
Baka shadow ulit na mag-in.
we don't know. But they wanted to challenge this one.
Oh, yeah.
It sailed out, yeah. Lakas.
Oh, that's a good target from Vanny Gander.
The challenge is unsuccessful. Pointing serve to Chery Tiggo.
There's nothing like watching volleyball live in the venue.
Yeah.
Hindi niyo maririnig eh.
Nice set.
Molina one-on-one against Mylene. MVP versus MVP.
Not overdoing her attack there from the left pin. Just being smart about it, targeting the outside blocking hands of Paa.
6 points for Ces Molina, who, by the way, is the second best scorer in the league. A little over 17 points a game. Behind Trisha Tubu. The Farm Fresh Foxies who lost earlier today. Jen to Aya.
Nice set from Geneva. Ito na, unti-unti. Aya Laure, the power behind her hits.
Puro depensa ginagawa niya kanina.
Yeah.
Medyo she's cranking up the offense.
Never mind the double block of Gonzaga and Gloria. Binabasag niya talaga eh.
And the other thing about Aya, other than that injury in the finals in the UAP-ish against Ateneo, she has relatively been, healthy.
Yeah, healthy.
In her career. Despite all the pounding too.
Mababa.
Couple of pushes from both teams. Ces from behind! With some heat on that swing.
Ces Robles acknowledging that set was a bit to her right and medyo mababa, no? So talagang kinabig niya rin intentionally going to zone 1. That's a good target for her because Doria and Ces was waiting for the block.
What a talent. Nice fake by Gel.
And finally, Gonzaga scores from the right pin. They've been going to her, no? But she wasn't able to convert in the last few sequences. And Kayuna really trying to activate Jov Gonzaga here in sets number 2 and set number 3.
Molina. General is there. Reverse to Jove. Fires a bullet. Aya pulling it back.
Just enough height on the tip there.
5.
Yeah. In this third set,
4 points, sorry,
Wow.
in this third set, but 10 all in all for Aya Laure.
we've not yet reached the 10th point of this set, no? And 4 points for Chery. Half of the points of Chery Tiggo coming from Aya Laure rather.
EJ has not seen the court
Yeah.
since she left. Coach Shaq believes there was a check. Block touch. So, Kasugad, who just came in.
Says Robles already admitting a check to the first referee.
Umamin na ba?
Wala pa daw tayong green card dito sa
Wala pa,
Pilipinas.
wala
Maybe they want to get going, no? Na hindi maputol yung momentum nila.
Ah, that's a good point. And this is which in international volleyball is one of the reasons why they're doing that, right?
But sometimes, if you also know, kasi you're also inside the court playing, na gusto mo rin maputol yung momentum ng kalaban nyo if kayo naman yung nawalan ng
Yes,
momentum. No?
yes,
Sige,
yes.
You go with the challenge.
Challenge anyway, yeah.
If you're the one leading. There.
That left, yeah. Ring finger. Coach Shaq successful on the challenge. The Cignal will serve. Eight-6. Chery Tiggo in the lead.
Serving eight in the service area, Molina.
Running attack. Annie able to pick it up. Oh, what a smart thing to think about.
Yeah.
But she was too far from the net-ish.
Oh, she saw it, no? Pagkabagsak niya pa lang, nakita niya na, ay, malayo pala ako sa net.
Danny with a good chase there.
Ayun, no? Tumingin pa siya pababa. Parang malayo ako sa net.
Lead is down to 1 now. Kasugod. Princess. Off the antenna. Comes block.
Smart looking. Says Robles, no? Kanina pa tong set. Kanina pa siya ng set number 2. She has helped a lot para dito sa Chery.
That slow-mo was also, that angle was a perfect to showcase how she stays up in the air just a half second longer than the two blockers.
And that's intentional.
Yeah. Kasugod on the run.
Ooh.
The board, pump set, balik kay Princess. Sharp cross. It's a net touch anyway, but it was also in. Obsess Robles here has come up big with 6 points.
And not just that, no, she's contributed a lot when it comes to their first ball, their floor defense,
Right.
and their reception.
Coming in for EJ Laure earlier.
Oh.
Short serve.
Closer set compared to sets number 1 and 2.
Serving for Cignal, Kasugod.
Jen Kasugod. Eight serving 10. Mylene had to adjust. Free ball basically to Gambler.
taking advantage of that free ball. Cignal going for the combination play. And pinapaikot na si Vanny Gander because there were a lot of times that she got blocked from the left pin. Unlike in set number 1, no, na every time she was attacking into sa left pin, nakakapuntos siya.
Oh, good pick up there by Jen. Nice fake again. Cess was there to dig. Gander had to adjust with the left hand. That's too low. Aya just sends it over for a free ball. And Jel Cayuna on the second ball put away.
This is going to be a challenge.
Parang sumayad nga siya eh. Let's see. Might have been the ball, but it might have been her fingers.
Nonetheless, that was a good decision from
Great thinking.
Jel Cayuna. Yung nabanggit din natin kanina pre-game, both of these setters are attacking setters and sneaky setters, no? So we are seeing a lot of those kinds of attacks from our setters.
They're tall setters, they're blockers, they're great servers, they're a complete package.
Yeah.
Jel and Jazz.
Hindi lang galaw, yung dapat papaliw mo, biligan mo din lang. Kung ano yung first choice is always the best choice.
Wait lang. Baka score namin eh.
So it was the ball.
Yeah. A clean point for Jel Cayuna.
It's the ball that made the net move. So a point for the Cignal HD Spikers.
Now, both these teams only have one challenge left here in set number 3. You're going to have to save it up tail end of this set.
That's a lower set for Princess. She makes something out of it.
Varying her attacks. Earlier, she's gone cross court, no? A lot of times, but this time, going down the line and targeting the outside blocking hand of Jel Cayuna.
Vanny in the middle, triple block. Back to Princess, who takes a look at the defense. Sinungkit. Although Buding was already there. 11-all.
Perfect timing in the block there by Rhea Meneses and Jel Cayuna. Dapat talaga magtitiwala eh sa coverage mo eh. You're not a covering attacker.
KKD.
Nice
Waiting
serve.
with the wings. Yes, good serve.
This is something that's lacked in set number 2. Their heavy serves.
Which we saw a lot of in set number 1 for those who missed set number 1.
And Jel Cayuna, no, almost every conference in the top 10 of best servers.
Ganda ng pitik-ish.
Ganda. And the positioning of that first ball as well was very strategic. No? They really went to that left side area of the front court para maibigay yung right wing set dito kay Cess Robles. That's an isolation play.
That's not an easy cross to attempt also from the right pin for Cess. Good serve. That's why it's a good serve. Return to sender. Para kay Ea, lumamang na isa ang Chery Tiggo.
Angat ang laban sa pinakabagong sports app na Pilipinas Live. Mapapanood ang PBA Season 48 live in high definition and on demand on any device. Available worldwide. Download and register now for free. Back to you here live at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. A very close set number 3. Chery Tiggo leading 13-12 against Cignal. But sets are tied here at 1 set apiece. Both of these teams know the importance of winning this set moving forward. Now on your screens right now, Ivy Perez, former National University setter, and Vanny Gandler in the squad. Slowly but surely trying to regain their form from set number 1. But Cés Robles now on the serve for the crossovers. She has other plans here, trying to spoil the efforts of the HD Spikers. When she entered this match, laking contribution na for the cause of crossovers here in this game. And Mylene Paat, off and off system play, just come alive here for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers boom. Even though she's not 100%, look at that hit from Mylene going cross-court for a point here.
Another player off the bench for Coach Kung Fu today and has not relinquished that spot since. 2-point lead. Vanny.
Oh, nice set.
Down to 1. Let's go to Franny Reyes.
13 serving 14.
All right, we'll get back to Franny in a bit. We'll check in with her in a few minutes. First, let's get to Vanny Gandler here, 13 serving 14.
Oh, she has been the most consistent HD Spiker here this game.
No touch that time. Back tied, so let's go back to Franny this time and check in with her. Franny?
Thanks, Boom. The crossovers are playing a lot looser compared to the first set, and credit should be given to Jen Yerva. We all know what she can do when she's in that court, but when she's not in the court and when she's with her bench, she's actually the one hyping everyone up, reminding them of the tendencies of their opponent, telling everyone what they should be mindful of, but also encouraging them to cheer and to play with joy. And that's definitely what's happening right now in this third set. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much. We see her on the bench, and we see her and Pauline doing the same thing also when she's not playing and when she's there with her teammates off court.
Oh,
It's a catch and throw for Jelay.
oh, you could just see from the spin,
bola,
yeah, the ball after that set from Luna. Really targeting Molina here in this game.
Short serve. That is in. Wow, that spins enough to get that ball down.
Cut shot going deep cross court. She intentionally went for that angle now because Ea Laure was able to guard that down the line area.
Jazz to Ea in the middle. Gandler with a good reaction there. Uy, binigay yung bola-ish.
That was a misset from Kasugod.
But they have a chance to counter here, courtesy of Jove. Jazz bump set to Ea. Ea doesn't like it, so she sends it over. Cés in the middle. Popped up by Robles. Third ball. Jasmine, back to Mylene. Long rally, and it is Chery that wins that valuable point.
Mylene Paat always
But she's staying in, so just as I mentioned earlier, Ish, that, you know, all throughout her career, other than that ankle injury in UST finals against Ateneo, she's been relatively healthy. Of course, there are nicks and dings there. But she looks okay here. Now, they have to refocus because they have a lead, which right now is down to 2. Cignal, obviously, they have to focus too.
This is not yet over.
Oh, definitely not. Now we have a double sub, a first double sub of our match. Joy Micagande comes in for Mylene Paat. EJ Laure comes in for Nabor. 16, 15, 16, 18 rather. All is fine with Ea Laure then. Right pin.
The same power, good landing. Good to see Ea Laure. Just okay. Kitang-kita naman, no? With that power and that double feet landing.
Yeah, so yeah, looks normal. Right side attack, which is her 14th, by the way, slowly getting to her average. Power still there.
Well,
too much pa nga.
yeah.
In that case.
But they're giving some life here dito sa koponan ng HD Spikers, which is not good. I mean, Cignal is very capable of making a run. We saw that in their last game against F2.
F2, especially with the vets, diba? With Cess and Jove coming to life at the right moment. Jen to Princess. Oh, she was way underneath that one.
Again, an unforced error, this time from the front row. The attack attempt of Cess Robles. Ito na, the crunch time part of the set.
Good serve. Jen with a good first ball. Somebody touched the net, and it's a white and red shirt. And it might be Doria admitting it too.
Sometimes the giggles there, no? Kapag
Pag-press ng kamay.
Lalo na kapag nakikita nila na blockable yung set, hindi masyadong perfect din sa liking ng attacker ng kalaban. You really, sometimes, no, manggigigil ka na mag-block eh.
It's good serve by Pauline. Oh, it's a good attack by Rose.
Hindi naman niya maganda, boom. Pinabawi ka agad ni Jel Cayuna. Itong si Doria, the back quick, yeah. She was unstoppable in that set number 1. No? She's also had a lot of good kill blocks from that opening set win.
Yeah, she had 5 in that set number 1. None in second set. And 2 here. Over-received.
Illegal block against Joy Micagande.
20 all.
Eto na.
Double sub again. Bate na board back.
That double sub, I think, didn't work for Coach Kung Fu. That's why he opted to
Go back
let Nabor and Mylene Paat come back in here in set number 3.
earlier than probably where he wanted.
Nice serve.
Goes to Ea. Ooh. Chance ball here. Jasmine will go for it. Rejected at the net. Princess asks for it. It's a bit close to the net for her. Again. Kitang-kita ni Riri, and Cignal takes the lead.
Oh. And she is loving that kill block. Ria Meneses timing it perfectly well. Nakita niya na wala na ibang option eh. Si Jen Yerva na pagbibigyan, no?
At hindi linihis. Straight back at you.
May pinalo nito na depensa nito, parang din patay. Ganun talaga. Ano yan eh, subukan yan. Ano lang tayo, sige, 2 spiker lang natin, oh. 1-2 play. Walang problema. Alanganin, andyan yung back row attack natin. 1:1 lang yan. I mean, isa lang ang lamang ng kalaban. Advantage tayo sa bola kasi tayo atake. Kailangan natin matake naman. Magsimula sa isang pasa yan, ha? Oh, nandito na tayo sa ganitong posisyon. Alam natin kung paano tayo makaka-recover. Okay? Pag may umatake, coverage lang. Go! Chery!
Watch men's volleyball action this 2023 as the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference gets going Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. One Sports Plus, and of course on Pilipinas Live. Biggest lead of Chery here was 3 in the set. But now it's all gone, and it's in the side, together with the momentum, with the Cignal HD Spikers armed with a 5-game winning streak.
They gave a lot of unforced errors in the last couple of points, talking about the crossovers.
The ball back to Aya from behind. That is way... No, sorry, that's in, rather. I thought it was out. It was called in. Shaq will challenge. What did you see?
I think it grazed the line again.
You think it dropped?
Yeah.
Okay.
But bilis yung ball. Mabilis eh. That's a good option though from
Aya
Just
going-
Nabor. Kasi sabi ni Coach Kung Fu, we only have two spikers in front, but we also have Aya, the
Right.
pipe. They have to maximize her. Nag-init na si Aya eh.
This is crucial because, again, the score natin, 21-20, no?
Yeah.
Cignal in the lead. So, panabla yung palo nitong si Aya Laure. Don't forget, we still have the Chocomucho Flying Titans. F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. Chocomucho protecting a 6-1 card. And F2 slowly slipping in the standings right now at 500 at 4-4. F2 Logistics, of course, coming off their most successful conference. Graced the line indeed. Good eye-ish. 21 all.
Let's expect the spikers from both teams to go for it here at 21-21. The last 4 or more points, no? Talagang
Swing set ito.
yeah.
Napaka-importante nitong set na to. Jove with a solid first ball. And Meneses pounds the pavement.
Right on cue, boom. Sabi ko na talagang hindi na magtitira itong mga spikers natin. If there's gonna be an opportunity to hit it with power, no, and that's what they're gonna do.
Gonzaga, Gandler, and Meneses. Frontline na pagpipilian ni Jel. Mylene. Nahipo ng blockers. Counter, Gandler with a swipe. Just not good enough. Double touch on Karandang. She was tentative and uncertain. Looked uncertain in that sequence.
Coach Kung Fu did not like that sequence.
Dalawa na ang abante.
Yeah. Sinabi niya na, let's be siguristas, no? We have Maylin Paan, Robles, and the Aya at the pipe, no?
23-21. Princess on the right side. Defensive Cignal has also gone up a notch. And conversions on the counter-attack. That's 3 set points for a 2-1 lead.
They've been trying to activate Joff Gonzaga, no? That isolation set. Yeah.
And we did say, ito na crunch time, just like against F2, Cignal going to the vets.
And that's why you don't give a veteran squad like Cignal any opportunity, especially when you're leading, no? Ayan. Whew. What an
Service
ace!
ace! Jel Cayuna delivering for the Cignal HD Spikers. There is a ball in, ball out challenge. Cayuna, of course, number 9 in terms of our servers here.
We have to mention, no, before that Coach Chuck timeout, Chery was actually leading,
Leading, yeah.
18 to 15.
3-point lead.
Yeah, and slowly but surely, Cignal dug deep. Ayun, that serve really.
Definitely in.
Yeah.
2-1. Cignal HD Spikers in the lead after a 7-1 run. New streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for as low as 149 pesos. See that? The scores so far of the 3 sets, and ish. 25 minutes in the first set, 30 minutes in the second set, 35 minutes in the third set. Pahaba na pahaba, pa-importante na pa-importante. Ang lahat ng mga puntos dito, getting really valuable. Kaya nakita natin dun sa third set. 3 points na yung pinakamalaking abante ng Chery, but 7-1 run to end that set for Cignal.
Yeah, Chery actually leading and most of the time there in set number 3. Pero medyo nakabaya sa tail end of that set number 3. And for Cignal, the focus was there, especially after that coach shot time out at 18 to 15. And slowly but surely, binabalik nila yung heavy serves nila. That's why they've challenged the first ball of Chery Tiggo. Chery, of course, leading still dun sa atake, no, 17 to 14. But the block points and the serves of Cignal, yun din yung nag-spell ng difference in that set number 3 win for Cignal. And opponent errors, they were able to minimize that 6-4, no? But then again, for Chery Tiggo, they have to be more mature and be more consistent, especially dun sa tail end ng set.
The Chery's 4-game winning run on the verge of being ended by a team that is looking for 6 straight wins here in the tournament. And again, just to reiterate how important this game is, Chery Tiggo at 6-1, Cignal is at 6-2, right behind Chocomucho, who will be playing later against F2, and of course Creamline, who are on top at 7-0. And Laure, little scare for a few minutes, but back in action. They're hoping to do it the hard way via a 5-setter. But Cignal looking poised to take it in 4 as malapit na tayo mapuno dito sa Phil Sports Arena in anticipation of that game as Cayuna sends it wide.
She was serving in that last part of set number 3, no? And they are targeting Ces Robles on the serve. And so far, it's worked for them.
Robles today off the bench with 9 points, targeting Vanny Gandler here.
Vanny Gandler, a passing hitter. They know that they're going to have to challenge her passes for them to set up their blocking pattern effectively.
Chery Tiggo really led most of the way in that match. it was 21-20 nung nag-switch. It looks fine. 16 points, a point away from her average.
No, porsyentuhan na to. They will really go to her. And Paat. That's a good set from Maylene Paat.
A good matchup here. Gander with 14. Aya with 16. Service error. Both Cignal and Chery namigay.
They're gonna have to rely on their wing hitters here. Talking about Chery Tiggo. For Cignal, they're gonna have to shut down the area where Aya Laure loves to attack, no? That left pin area.
Maylene. Delayed by the blockers. Chance ball though for the red shirts. Aya waiting in the wings. On the prowl and on attack mode. 17 points. That is her average now.
And that's an excellent set from Jas Nabor. Just faking it, timing it to the approach of Pauline Gaston, and then opting to go to Aya Laure again. This is a left pin. Nice set.
John with the board with a great dig though. Maylene, 2 blockers. Vanny able to dig. Gonzaga delivers. 2 will be serving 4 as we go to Franny Reyes.
I was talking to Princess Robles before this game, and she always ups the aggression whenever she's inside the court. But if there's something, or if there's one thing that she and her fellow rookies struggle with, it's that maturity and keeping up with the pros in terms of fast adjustments. We saw that in the game today. They adjust to Cignal, Cignal adjusts back, and they have to adjust just as quickly if they want to keep up to extend this to a 5th set. Now, she also told me that her motivation is definitely her teammates. Everyone is hungry to win today, and everyone is ready to take the opportunity. So, they want to take the opportunity and send this to a 5th set. This report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage all in one app. Catch all the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Download the app from Google Play, Apple Store, or via PilipinasLive.com. Register now for free. Back to the panel.
There's really no way Franny and Ish to gain experience, but to go through all of these things.
Yeah, and you know, one way to surely learn, pushing a veteran team like Cignal to a 5-setter match. And that's easier said than done.
Yeah, that's what they did with Petrogas also. They've had a couple of tests here, but as we said, the schedule gonna get tougher for Chery, and begins with this Cignal match. That's dug up by Pat. Up. A floor touch challenge, I believe. Yes.
Here's a challenge by Cignal in the middle of the last play for floor touch.
But Maylene Paat saying that he successfully
I thought
dug
so
it up.
too.
Yeah.
It was very fast. Patusok eh.
Yeah, Jovelyn Gonzaga slowly but surely, picking up the pieces. No, medyo hindi siya nakakontribute sa atake kanina, but eto na at 8 points, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. On 7 attacks, she had 1 ace earlier.
It's Gandler and Meneses now, double figures for the HD Spikers.
Gonzaga coming into this game averaging 9 in this tournament. Here we go. Yeah, she was there. Good right foot step.
The challenge is unsuccessful. Point and serve to Chery Tiggo.
Just shrugging it off again.
I could have sworn it was a floor touch. 6 serving 4. Ses. Bukang-buka yung gitna.
Nakita niya yung butas doon sa depensa ng Chery Tiggo.
Only her 7th point today.
They've guarded her pretty well. No? They know that she is the go-to player here for the Cignal HD Spikers.
Running attack. There's a touch there.
It's a ball touch.
They're going to challenge that. Joy De Imus calls the touch.
Here's a challenge by Cignal on the last play for block touch. Challenge
The
Cignal.
block touch here on the run and gun play for Karandang.
That looked out as well. From,
It was out,
yeah,
yes.
from my angle.
Very much out. But they thought, Chery thought that it touched somebody on the block. So let's see. Earlier today, Petrogas Angels arresting a 4-game skid. And winning that one against the Farm Fresh Foxies, coming from behind in the 4th set to win and keep themselves in the battle in this conference. Petrogas with their 5th win in 9 outings. This challenge taking a while. Again, the challenge is block touch. So let's see here. There's no block touch. Good challenge by Coach Shaq.
The challenge is successful.
Every point here is important. This is crucial for both Cignal and Chery, actually. Cignal wants to close this out already because they're facing a young team right now in Chery. But Chery wants to extend this and win against Cignal.
Jen will serve it up to Aya Laure. Now has delivered 18 big points. 14 make that 15 attacks. She has a couple of blocks. She has an ace. An always complete menu for Aya Laure. Really mark of her game. Offense and defense.
A lot of variations from her attacks. We've seen in set number 1 na nabablock siya eh. Pero as the game progressed, no? Ang dami niyang attack points.
Yes. Chance here for Cignal, and it is sent back. Good reaction by Jove over the blockers. Nabor goes for the 1-2, but Gandler was there to sweep. Doria unable to put it away. Here comes Robles on the run. Nice dive by Aya again. And a smart play by Jel Cayuna to send it to the corner.
The court sense of Cayuna really impresses me a lot, no? Take a look at that free ball. Alam niya na sa kanya padadalhin yung bola eh. Really targeting the setter's area para hindi sila magkaroon ng magandang opensa.
Yeah, oh.
Serving for the HD
Making her the first ball option. She read it well. 7-all.
Oh, still a good ball.
Little slow-footed for Chery. As Cignal takes over the lead, 8-7.
She will take that ace. So she's had a hard time attacking the front row, no? Pero you can contribute from the serves and from the blocks, so you can also get some points off of those departments. It's a good pass.
Oof. Good touch there by Jel. Hule. Shaq called it. Joy De Imus called it.
What's the call right
Yeah,
there?
tanungin natin. Yan, kasi Joy is going to clarify.
Was it Ces Robles or Jen Yerva who set that first ball? That's the block. Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, that's the right call.
Chery Tiggo.
She stepped on the attack line.
Right.
That's an illegal point for
Jen.
Just Nabor.
For Jazz, yes.
Yeah, because she attacked that second ball.
Sharp call by Joy De Imus. And by Shaq also, who called it. Oh, hey, napako, apa. Naghintayan si Molina General.
Ang gandang bawi nun for Zakarandang. She's struggled with her running hits in the past couple of sets given to her. kay Jasper. At one point niya, sabi ni, sinuggest ni Coach Kung Fu kanina yung set number 3, baka pwede tayo mag-back quick na lang or maikling running.
We haven't heard from Gandler in a while, and she flies in
She was,
like a blue eagle. Oh, ba yun?
yeah, she was on top of that block.
Very much. Look at that. In flight. Oh, and that a great angle too.
Jasper was able to close out that zone 1.
10-8 Cignal with a 2-point lead. Oh,
yeah.
Stepped on the line. The left foot.
Yeah, she did.
But they're going to contest it. Talking about Chery.
Nobody was looking at the left foot of Ea Laure.
Nawi na yata.
That's a good bawi. It was obvious. Look. There.
That's for the benefit of our audience. It's not a challenge anymore. Ian with a miss hit. Tumutuloy-tuloy itong Cignal. That's 4 points.
She hasn't had a lot of
Not today.
attempts
You're right.
sa atake. Talking about Pauline Gaston. They're trying to go to Robles and Paat and Ea Laure here.
This run continues. It is 6-1. Remember, we ended the third set, a swing set with a 7-1 run by Cignal. This time, Robles stops the bleeding.
Good combination play there. Medyo na-disorient yung blocking ng Cignal. Rhea Meneses, binasa niya kung pupunta sa combination play sa gitna, but Robles went to the left spin. Bumalik ng dos. It's a good play for Jas Nabor.
15 excellent sets. Good first ball. What a good dive. Oh, and a chance here by Chery. Nabor. Oh, she wasted it. But they got it and again. And Vanny Gandler now gets the point. Oh, what a wasted opportunity. And Cignal reestablishes a 4-point lead.
I thought she was gonna give it back to Maylene Paat.
Konting gigil.
Yeah.
Na umiscore kaagad. And Gandler just puts it away here. We'll be back.
And then, ano lang, celebrate, enjoy tayo, ha? Good job tayo. Yan mo na. Boy, wala eh. Boy, sarap ka pa rin. O, ganun pa rin yung block. Serve ka na, tama. Ganun pa rin, maximum. Kayo, atak, maximum. Pag binigyan, kumustansya ka lang. Uy, pag nagbigay ka sa middle, yung mabilis na mataas, kaya na nilang pumatay. Pag lalagdag pa, hanapin mo lagi.
First ever in-season tournament this year. Watch all 30 teams of the NBA battle it out for the NBA Cup from November 4 to December 9 only on NBA TV Philippines, on One Sports and on the Pilipinas Live app. Hashtag NBA on Cignal. Hashtag always a fan.
Manuel Sumanggid, Jules Samonte, and Therese Gaston supporting their friends here from the Blue Eagles camp. Of course, Pauline Gaston playing for Chery and Vanny Gandler for Cignal.
Right now, Vanny Gandler's team has its noses in front, or has its nose in front in this race. 2-1 and 13-9.
She has been the top scorer all throughout this game for the Cignal HD Spikers. But what about Jel Cayuna? Wow, look at the points of Jel Cayuna. And she's a setter, boom. She has 8 points.
Sabi.
Kapantay niya si Ces Molina in this game. The number 2 scorer of the league so far.
Well, we expected it. We expected a battle, rather, in the setting department. Pipe attack. Chance ball. Aya just giving it in the campfire area.
Ces Molina was already waiting for an attack attempt, no? So that could have been Nunag's ball, but that was a very low free ball from Aya Laure. So credit also that point to Aya.
That's 19 for Aya. Vanny on the right pin. That's tough, but she makes a point out of it. What a pass by Puding.
And what a cut by Maylene Paar.
Grabe yung spin ng bola.
Yeah.
Ganyan, ano yung ganyan galaw? Pero kung gusto yung laban, down by 4. Kaya pa, napakalayo pa yan eh. Laban tayo, laban tayo! Yun lang, kailangan natin yung makipagsabayan ulit. Walang problema sa skills. Problema natin yung fighting stance natin, bumababa na. Walang ulit tayo! Laban tayo! Kailangan natin yan, ilaban niyo yan kasi ang layo pa niyan sa 25. Ha? Let's go! Chery!
Coach Kung Fu does not like the body language of his team right now.
And he is right. I mean, Cignal's 10 points away from claiming this game. Napakalayo pa nito. Anything can happen. But they have to want this set number 4 win. No? Hindi pwedeng ibibigay lang sa kanila ng Cignal to because this is a veteran team. Every time they're gonna have that opportunity to pounce, they will pounce.
Aya, Vanny, solid at the back line. Jove. The board, back to Aya. This is wide. No, it's a point. There's a point. Sumabit kay Jove.
They will take it.
Vanessa, sorry.
Lucky break for Chery Tiggo. I expect Nabor to set Aya more here in set number 4.
Porsyento na.
Yeah. Kasi hindi na rin masyado nabibigyan si Karandang and Pauline. So both Paat and Laure have to be ready. Nice set. What Molina. Naharangan siya ni Nunag.
Pangatlong beses na yan, ano? Na nagkaroon ng miscon dun sa exact play na yon. Aya shuts the door on Jove Gonzaga. 3 straight points.
That is the fight boom that Coach Kung Fu's looking for.
Oh, yung time. Si Coach Kung Fu. Gel. Chance here to counter again and cut the lead down to 1.
Oh, still alive.
Still alive and still legal. Back to Jove. That's out.
That's a bad landing. But gladly, Gonzaga's okay.
Yep, you're right.
That set was
Scary moments there.
yeah, that set was too close to the net and a bit low to her liking.
Which, yeah, she doesn't like. Yeah, you're right. 3-point run. After the passionate timeout by Coach Kung Fu. Better communication there on that play.
They were really gonna go for the combination play because they tried going to the pins in the last couple of points. It did not work. So the next option is to go for a combination play, and it worked for Ces Molina.
They maintain a 2-point lead. Back to Ea. And it's sent back by Gonzaga.
Alam na ng Cignal that they're really gonna go to Ea Lauri here while she's in front. That they will milk her while she's in front.
Look at that. How do you like that block? Very much, says Jove. But Mylene with the response here. Not yet out of the fight are the crossovers.
The decision there by Jas Nabor going to paat that combination play para maiba ng onte yung floor defense at blocking ng Cignal.
Back to Molina. Nobody in front of her. Robles with a chase. Oh, Buding sends it over with a high free ball. And that's the play right there. After Chery scrambles back. Cayuna, great decision-ish.
Yeah, look at that save though by
Robles and
Buding. But that quick, I mean, very long quick for Cayuna and Dorian. Pabalik pa lang yung blocking ng Chery.
So a change here, Cagande will set. And it is Nabor, Karandang, and Laure front line. Change of strategy for Coach Kung Fu. He wants 3. Pero ang first ball ang naging problema. Bumibitaw ang Chery.
Going back to how they started in set number 1. Loading up on their serves, targeting the passing hitters of Chery. And Chery has to go back to the drawing board.
Jazz. Candler. Cagande keeps it alive. Cignal. Gonzaga will back set it to Molina. Cagande pops it up. Bump set to Ea, right pin. Lumasot, squeezing it through the block.
Oh, boy, she's not giving up here. Ea Laure again. Attacking this time from the right pin. That block of Doria was a bit far from the white tape of the net, so she wasn't able to press it properly for that kill block.
21 points for her. Adorador comes in for Nabor. So Coach Kung Fu still has 3 attackers. Binabas niya muna si Nabor for a more reliable attacker. Cagande with a pickup. Nabor on the right side. Long ball. Molina. Robles. Oh! Ball. Cayuna will choose Doria.
Another chance here.
Shoots it to the other side, and Robles puts it away. They got lucky there, Ish.
Yeah, they did. That's what they need to do. Boom. Every time they get a chance to counter-attack, you attack. You don't give a free ball to a team like Cignal.
Who, by the way, are going to do a double sub here. First-timers. Chid Basa, Giselle C. The old reliables for Coach Shaq.
Risky move here, but
Very cold, yeah.
if this works, no, they might get that W.
At an important juncture, 19-17. C will bump set it to Molina. Buding. Ces Robles! Good reaction there. Back set. Bumalik si Chery. Buding will go back to Shaya for the push.
Free ball.
Another chance for Chery. Princess is asking for it. She gets it. Binitin yung talon. Lunag. Pasas. Speaking of bitin.
Malamig pa. Both Giselle C. and Chinchin Basas.
And that's why Coach Shaq will call a timeout first. Lead is down to 1.
Okay. Dito tayo, sir, sumadjust ka dito. Dito na yung receive. Okay.
Tayo, one pass lang.
Okay lang yan, okay lang yan.
Wala na.
Marcento, G. Marcento.
Sino sa harap?
Si Ses. Okay, balik lang ulit. Okay, lamang pa tayo. One good pass muna, one good pass ha. G, play ka.
Chery Tiggo making a run here. A last-ditch effort to try to make a match out of this. We're down a set, down a point. And Coach Kung Fu has gambled with some different combinations here for the first time. Used Nabor as an attacker, which was her original position with NU back in the day. Coach Babes Castillo was the one who switched Nabor into a setter. And then brings her out, puts in Shaya Adorador, and they get lucky too. They get a break. Alam mo yung kanina, ish na nag-backfire yung double sub ni Coach Kung Fu. Parang ganun din yun dito sa Cignal. Did not produce anything. Actually, errors pa.
Yeah. It's the most crucial juncture as well, Boom. I mean, pag magpapasok ka ng 4-2 substitutions mo, they have to be on the go and talagang mag-contribute sa atake.
So 19 all. 4-0 run ito, ish para sa Chery. Join me. Back to her old running mate. Molina, mababa yan. Ea with a sweep. Robles. Molina. Oh, what a dig by Ea. Gandler from the pipe. Puts it away.
Finally stopping the bleeding here.
Gandler, nerves of steel for the back attack. And 17 points.
Kudos to Kayuna as well. She knew that Gandler is an option from the pipe. She took a quick look dun sa positioning ni Gandler from the pipe and she saw that she was ready and then iniwan niya lang doon yung kanyang set.
So they regained the lead here after the 4-0 run. Molina, 20, serving 19. Join me will open up to Princess. That is wide. 2 straight points after the double sub. Are they going to challenge a block touch?
Challenge by Chery Tiggo on the last play.
She had the right thing in mind. There's a bit of a space in between the antenna and the block of Kayuna. She wanted to go down the line. But at this point, you'd want the clean hits to go your way.
That's 2 straight in case this is an unsuccessful challenge. After the 4-0 run, no block touch there. But an opportunity to probably talk to the girls one last time for one last run at Cignal.
Just like that passion time out by Coach Kung Fu, no? Doon nag-start yung run.
Yeah, you're right. Huling hirit ito. 19 for them, 21 for Ces Molina and the HD Spikers, who have a 5-game winning run that they want to add on to. Shaq getting some final instructions to Ces Molina. Ces, pambabawiin, bumalik. Back to Robles. She changed the the way she hit the ball for that hit out-ish. Smart.
A good idea for Ces Robles to go for the check ball. Kita niya na dalawa na yung mag-aabang sa kanya. And they're targeting Ea Laure with a serve.
Chery still in it. Down 1. Candler. Luna goes there for coverage.
Yeah, that's the right call as well. Nunag was inside
You're
the
right.
3-meter
It's
line.
exactly the same call that happened to Chery earlier.
What a time for it to happen.
I haven't seen that call in years-ish, and I see it twice in one match.
Well, we have to commend as well our referees. They're sharp today.
Yeah, that's Joy the Imus. That's the one. There, it's exactly the same that Chery did earlier. Back to live action here. Tarandang with a dive. Free ball. Gandler. Cross court. Danny Gandler has come alive with 18. What a deep, sharp angle.
That's the first deep cross court from the left pin for Bunny Gandler in this game. And what a time for it to happen. She saw that the block of Chery Tiggo was loose and a bit late.
What a match. 22 serving 21. Pauline goes for the swipe and actually gets the point. We're still in it at 22 all. You know, this is a very young team-ish.
Yeah.
Chery Tiggo is, as we already know. And they're getting a lot of lessons along the way with all of these matches that they're playing at the All-Filipino and all the humbling that they got in the Invitational too.
And you know, the way they're performing right now, they're really deserving of being branded as one of the contenders in this conference. Oh, this is their chance here.
It's a close. And Robles squeezes it through the block and they take over the lead at 23-22.
And nakita mo ba, Boom, yung stare down?
Yes, I did.
Well, she was too happy to get that point.
You get a point over Riri Meneses. I'd stare her down too. Yung bagay yun.
Yeah, sobrang laki bagay, especially at 23-22.
Nabor. Safe serve. Gel. Candler. Rejected at the net by a triple block. And it is set point Chery Tiggo.
We expected nothing less of this game. And that monster block from Maylene Pat was, you know, expected. Kasi alam na nila na pupunta kay Gander. Mamumorsyento na eh. Actually, they're also doing that with Ea Laure and Ces Robles.
A 5-1 counter run. Candler again. Nahipo ng blockers. Nabor opens up to Princess. Good dive by Laure. Princess biniten. 6-1 run by Chery Tiggo. And we are going to a fifth.
Woo, what a game, Boom.
What a comeback. And that's what I'm saying, Ish. This young group is learning some lessons along the way.
And Coach Kung Fu loving that last point. He was the one who started all that.
You're
I mean,
right.
I have to credit half that set number 4 win to Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Let's talk about that when we come back. New streaming experiences also await by the Pilipinas Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for as low as 149 pesos. Ish Polvorosa. Do you know when I knew it was going to be 5 sets? You know when I knew? When our friend Jill Torre brought us food towards the end of the 4th set. Parang nagpaparinig na kumain muna kayo dahil pupunta tayo. But, in all seriousness, I want to go back to what Coach, what Ish said. The Coach Kung Fu timeout that was an impassioned plea to her team because the body language was not so good at that moment. Nothing technical, there was not play draw.
Zero technical instructions there.
And things turned around from then on. They still were behind, but that last run, 6-1 run at the end to get it to a 5th set. Parang ginawa nila yung ginawa ng Cignal sa kanila. 7-1 run, di ba? Nung end of the 3rd set. What a match.
Yeah, what a match.
We're being treated, Ish. Nobody's complaining here, especially if they send us food. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you. Ang sarap.
We love you.
Well, we saw the heart of this young squad here, the nerves of steel, the composure. And yun nga, kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan, no? These are the things that they're going to learn together sa journey nila with Chery Tiggo. And what a way to learn, especially from a veteran squad like Cignal.
Yeah, they did it against Petrogas, another veteran squad. They're here in the same venue. I was doing that match also. And now they're doing it here against Cignal. Now, after all of that, nothing to celebrate, Ish, because job's not done. You've just only come to even footing at 2 sets apiece. But, well, here we go. Set number 5 for all you PVL fans. Boom Gonzalez, Ish Polvorosa, of course, Franny Reyes is with us. And then we got Choco Mucho and F2 still standing by. That's going to be another blockbuster. All here on One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app. Here we go. Straight to 15. Wow, what a set. What a set.
And what a hit. Wow, that was a powerful down-the-line hit.
Right in front of us. 16 points by Princess Robles.
Wow, the championship Cesc Robles form from NU.
That's a good point. Championship Cesc Robles form. 1-0. Gel reverses to Jove. Oh, she was way underneath, but was that the set that was erroneous there-ish, or yung approach?
I think the set was a bit far from the net for Jove Gonzaga. And in that set number 4, no, medyo bumilis yung mga back sets. Yung iba lang naman, not all. Dito papunta kay Jove Gonzaga. So, siguro in-anticipate niya na rin na medyo bumilis yung set going to her. That's why she was underneath that ball in that last play.
Fanny right pin.
Fanny has been consistent for Cignal here. She got blocked in the last few points of set number 4, no, but all throughout this game, I mean, she's contributed when it comes to attack points.
19 points for her right now as we check in with Franny Reyes.
Now, Coach Kung Fu told me if there's a strength to this Chery Tiggo team, it's their identity in their never-say-die attitude. Hindi sila magpapatalo. And they wanted this 5th set. They are the young guns that EJ Laure was talking about. And they're here to show the veterans, the Cignal HD Spikers, what they're all about. Now, catch this game and other PVL games on the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage all in one app. Catch the games live in main view, multicam, and fan stream on selected games. Download the app from Google Play, Apple Store, or via PilipinasLive.com. Register now for free. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Franny. You know where that comes from? It comes from him. It's his personality that's really rubbing off on the team. Coach Kung Fu, hindi talagang papatalo yan. So, team's taking on his personality. As Karandang with the answer. Ganda ng palitan natin dito sa mga paluan.
This is the perfect time for Jas Nabor to
Activate.
redistribute the sets. Kasi for sure, alam na niya na binabantayan na si Ea Laurences Robles dun sa pins. And they have the perfect passes.
Oh, a miss hit there. Nabor goes for it. On 2.
Oh, look at the body language. That's all I can observe right now, Boom. I mean, compared to the 10 to 15
Yes.
deficit in set number 4, ngayon mas palaban na yung spirit nitong Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
And Jasmine showing some heart.
One good pass muna. Kailangan makapatay tayo sa atake natin. Huwag yung hayaang hindi hintay lang tayo ng block sa depensa. Okay? Boy, good set. Tuloy mo lang yung ano. Pasa muna ulit tayo, okay? Distansya lang. Kakapatay yan. Okay. Kumpos na. Malayo pa yan. Para bawiin lang natin. Okay? Wala magsasawa. Gustuin natin. Alam niyo kung gano'n Gustuin natin.
Handa ka na eh! Let's go, Cignal!
5-game winning streak on the line for Coach Shaq. They have played out of their minds in this 5-game winning streak. They played so well. And a lot of heroes, Gavani, Ria, Jove, you mentioned in the pregame. Gel has been outstanding this conference. And they'd have to dig deep here as they're down 3.
Oh, that's the set. That's the set that she likes so much. Perfect height and talagang iwan na iwan katabi lang ng antena.
This is worth a second look. Wow, wonderful. Tama naman sabi ni Coach Shaq, malayo pa to. Coverage wasn't around, and Karandang scores again. How about Karandang with 10 points for herself?
Sa Karandang contributing greatly for the crossovers. And yeah, that's her strong suit eh, the running hits.
Aya's in the back line. Jazz will be playing around Princess. Sorry, Jazz will play around Princess. Miscommunication on a lot of those. Gandler takes it. Molina rolls it over. Nabor, Karandang again. Bumalik. Saved by Ea. Princess adjusts. Too close to the net. But Gel, crafty as she is.
That is her 9th point of this game. A great presence of mind by Gel Cayuna. She saw that Doria was already gonna be late for the approach. And the blocking of Chery Tiggo was not yet ready for that 1-2 play.
Fans of F2 and Choco Mucho don't mind at all with what they're seeing. Oh, but that was big. An expensive error for Cesmolina. Chery Tiggo halfway there. 7 will be serving 4.
But Cignal is within striking distance here. Just like in set number 3, gantong-ganto yan eh. Yung nakahabol pa ang Cignal, the tail end. Oh!
A chance for Chery. They go to Princess. Gambler. Coverage by Nunag. Doria puts it away. Great variety on the setting.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. The part of, the trust of Gel Cayuna is his middle blockers na hindi nawawala. And she is seeing that the blockers of Chery Tiggo already sagging to both Vanny Gander and Cesmolina. So nafi-free up na yung middles niya.
5 serving 7. Nobody home!
What a good-looking block there. Was it was it Gel Cayuna blocked that
Gel,
block?
yeah, it was Gel who got it.
She did. That's already her 10th point. Wow.
10-pointer right. One of the better blocking setters that we have too because of that length. Nabor to Pauline. Sent back. Jen. That hits the antenna.
Oh. What did I say, Boom?
7-all. You called it, Ish. You set it at 7-4. This ain't over. An escape there. Pauline. Oh, what a dive by Jove. Princess. Good reaction by Gonzaga, but nobody getting the second ball. Cayuna was out of sight, so it was between Meneses and Gander, and it fell right in the middle. That gray area.
That has been the sweet spot for Cesc Robles. When, yeah,
Gitna talaga eh.
ang dami nila doon, tatlo.
Talk about a campfire.
At this point, no, mas maigi nang magkakabanggaan kayo na may kumukuha ng bola rather than, yeah, nagkakatinginan kayo.
Who wants it more? 8-7.
Nice serve.
Wow, Meneses!
Wow.
The middles of Cignal.
Tapang ito ni Jill Cayuna. Look at that first ball. That wasn't the height that she wanted. Pero isinugal na dito ulit kay Riri Meneses.
Fantastic volleyball here. PVL style. 10 points for Jill Cayuna today. 8-all. That is way underneath. And Cignal takes over the lead. Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Shaq. 5-2.
Yeah.
Layo pa yan.
Same line, no, from Coach Shaq. That's the same thing that Coach Kufa said in set number 4.
And that's why these two are two of the best.
Decent pass here.
That's in! Right at the corner. Robles exploding today with 18 points. Off the bench.
Yeah, off the bench. That's really the story for Cesc Robles today. I mean, she has been the best supporting cast para dito kay Ea Laure.
8.6 average here in this conference. 18 points for her now.
And she has been defending well and passing well as well for Jazz Nabor.
Good point. Gander on the right pin. Into the block. 10-9.
Are we gonna end at 15 here? Wow, look at that set. Again, kneeling. And yeah, nakita niya na nandun na yung dalawang blockers. So medyo binuka niya ng onti yung set. That's a good adjustment by both Gandler and Cayuna.
Ea is in the front. Jen with coverage. Kabilang side, Mylene. Oh, what a left-handed dig by Gandler.
We're gonna go back to yeah.
Pat again!
I knew it. That's the right set.
Why was it the right set, Ish?
Because they were gonna go for a combination play, and that's a free ball. And
Look at that pickup first.
yeah, and the same.
Gets out of the way too.
And the first ball was a bit to the left pin. And maganda yung timing doon ni Pauline Gason. Great set there.
10-all. Nervous moments here. Combination in the middle. Saved by Chery. Mylene making something out of this. A save by Cesc. Still in play. The ball opens up to Ea, who puts it away. And Ea stares down her good friend. And Rhea responds with a chuckle.
I'm sorry if I'm laughing. I love that point from Ea Laure. Oh, she's on fire here.
Game face. 23 big points by the Queen. All that for 1 point. 11-10. Gel reverses to Jove. Chance for Chery here. Mylene asks for it. And that's why. What an angle. Off the bench. Not 100%. And Mylene Pat gives them a 2-point lead.
Look at that set and that angle chosen by Mylene Paat. Again, a deep cross court. Not too much power, but the cut behind that angle chosen by Paat was just impressive.
Chairman Gason in attendance, watching his daughter.
Oh! Wow! Alam mo, Boom, kanina pa nila ginagawa tayo, napapangga si Nunag. But in the last couple of plays, especially here in set number 5, pangalawang beses na to
Yes.
ni Molina. Look at that play.
Yun yung sinasabi mo, fake right,
Yeah.
run left, nobody home, nobody in front of her. Look at the reaction. MVP to MVP.
She's also loving every point here.
12-11. Sinong bibigay? Ea said, isa pa daw. Bumalik kay Ea! Kaya naman hiningi yung bola. She's not known as the Slayer for nothing.
Aya Laure, this is what's expected of her. Really the top scorer.
Gusto ko yung sinabi niya, isa pa.
Yeah, she really asked for it.
There's so many great individual performances here on both teams. Sama mo na yan si Doria na hindi nagpapahuli. 10 points for her.
Rose Doria alongside Riri Meneses. They've been activated here by Joel Cayuna. You know, as a setter, I can say, hindi madaling decision yun, especially at 11 to 13, nagbibigay ka sa middles mo. That's really the decision making na yung brave setters lang yung makakagawa.
Right. Jen with a good first ball. Inangat kay Ea. Bumalik. Labor. Balik na naman kay Ea.
Bumuka. This is their chance here.
A chance. Oh, but miscommunication there. But Molina ties the match. Cess Molina with her own stare down.
Wow. What a game, Boom. Oh, look at that hit.
And look at the reaction after. Look at her pointing. Look at that. Look at that.
This is an intense match, Boom. Ano sinabi ko kanina, wala nang drop ball dito.
Yes.
Puro palo na to.
Yes. Who wants it more? Cess with the chase. High chance ball for Cignal. We are tied at 13 all. Molina na naman!
Oh!
Cess Molina has come alive! 14 points! Match point! Cignal HD!
Oh, what Cayuna has done earlier, no, na binibigyan yung middle blockers niya, has paid dividends here in the latter part of set number 5.
Beatrice, pag walang pasa, adlib, pwede ka mag-4. Open. Pag walang pasa, pag kaya ng play 2, gawin natin yung play 2. May lingo walang pasa, back row. Pero yung 1-2 play natin, maging matalim yung mata mo. Pag walang pasa, dulo, back row, adlib, pwede ka 4, pwede 3. Kung may pasa, 2, 1-2. Guys, kapit. Let's go, Chery!
Yun naman, super technical naman.
Yeah.
As opposed to his earlier time. At no, wala na tayong masasabi in both teams.
Wala na.
I mean, these are the types of games na you're just sad somebody is going to lose, but both teams have shown incredible grit and heart.
Yeah. And you know, Boom, kanina pa nabanggit ni Franny about mental toughness na yun yung inaaral talaga at napapulot ng Chery Tiggo in this
Those
conference.
games, yeah.
And you know, they've shown us that they have the heart.
What a nervous first ball. Yeah! Right behind the blockers!
Yeah, it already touched the floor.
Yes, I thought so too. Joy Diimos telling them, nope, Coach Shaq is not going to challenge.
And you know, Boom, it also takes a lot of courage and grit to go for a drop ball.
Sabi ni Ish, wala na drop ball dito.
Yeah.
Pero Ea,
Sorry naman, Ea.
kung 9 out of 10 times will swing at that ball,
Yeah.
that was the one time that she will not.
And it worked.
And it worked. 14 all. Gel, Cess, set back! And look at that! Now it is Chery Tiggo with match point.
Oh, wow, that timeout was perfectly called at the right time.
Karandang.
Anong habol? So, the heart.
This is must-see TV. Both teams, the swings in this game have been unbelievable.
And they need a good pass here. Talking about Cignal.
What a serve! Oh! And Chery Tiggo does it! The Crossovers with their 5th straight win. The young girls show some heart. Woo!
What a game.
What a serve.
Yeah. Diba? I mentioned they needed a good pass first, and that's what happened. And Laure.
Full player of the game.
Yeah, I have to agree. If we can interview both of them, whoever's gonna be the POG, I mean, that 4th set spelled the difference.
By the way, I love what the assistant coaches of Chery did. They went to Ces Molina to shake her hand because Ces gave them headaches in this 5th set.
Wow. I mean, the trade-offs of powerful hits in that set number 5. You know, and the smart hit at the tail end, that drop shot of Ea Laure was the highlight of this set.
You're right. And you know what? The good news is you can relive this game and all PVL games anytime, anywhere on the Pilipinas Live app. Available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for 149 pesos. Sulit na sulit. Kung ganyan ang mapapanood mo for 149 pesos. Oh boy. Cignal HD. Their 5-game winning streak is halted. Jel Cayuna is so disappointed. She just walked in front of us and her facial expression is not so happy, which really says to the competitiveness of these players. Is you know this very well.
Yeah, well, this was a very important game for both Cignal and Chery Tiggo. That's why, makikita mo talaga yung disappointment and happiness.
Yes, the contrast of emotions and feelings. And let's talk about the happiness part with Franny Reyes because she is with the player of the match. Go ahead, Franny.
Our player of the game, none other than the Slaya, Ea Laure! 26 points off of 21 attacks, 3 blocks, 2 aces with 11 digs pa. Ea, dikit talaga ang laban. Umabot pa ng 5th set. What did it take to win today?
Siyempre, kung ano lang training namin for the past 11 days or mga more than 1 week talaga kasi kami nagpahinga. So, chinerish namin yan, nag-recover kami at pinaghandaan talaga namin yung mga susunod pa din namin na games. And of course, yung sistema lang din and training program na binibigay sa amin ng mga coaches. Doon talaga din kami humugot.
Siyempre, AS, I have to ask, saan kayo humugot ng motivation para you end with the win today, siyempre?
Of course, yung support sa amin ng management, ng Chery, ng supporters dito, grabe yung hiyawan. As in, siyempre, alam namin kung ano yung feeling na maraming nag-cheer at nakaka-motivate talaga yung parang hindi ka mapapagod.
Now, 5 sets done. What are you looking forward to naman?
Ulit.
What are you looking forward to?
Siyempre, etong panalo na to, hindi pa din naman dapat kami maging complacent kasi may mga susunod pang mga games. And of course, sabi nga namin sa isa't isa, no stopping. Yun lang talaga para makaabot hanggang 5th set. No stopping.
No stop, non-stop for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Aya, please greet the many fans in attendance tonight.
Hello po sa inyong lahat na nandito ngayon. Maraming salamat po sa grabing sigaw at sa pag-cheer sa amin sa Chery. Sobrang na-appreciate po namin kayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
And thank you very much. Aya, ramdam na ramdam pa rin namin ang energy mo. But for now, let's send it back to the panel.
Oh, and we're also happy, Franny, that nothing's wrong with the foot. You know, that little injury scare earlier that, took the life out of the Phil Sports Arena earlier. And we're happy to see her playing and delivering the goods for her team. 5-game winning streak, and they are right there in our team standings. Chery Tiggo at 7-1. Wow, what a game. We're going to be talking about that game-ish for the rest of the week. But there are other games to talk about, like the next one, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans and the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers is coming up next.
PVL fans,
For Ismael Barosa, Franny Reyes, I am Boom Gonzalez. Keep it right here, the PVL, your heart of volleyball.
Entertainment to what's already been an entertaining.
Kailangan namin i-improve ay yung communication. At the same time, dapat may connection kami sa setter. Si Ate Kim kasi sobra kapag hindi ka nang hihingi ng set sa kanya. Jols, ganyan, nasan ka, ganyan. Ibibigay ko to sa'yo. Magtiwala ka lang sa sarili mo, paluin mo lang.